today's broadcast. Shout out to our sponsors. And now for our broadcast.
Welcome in here to Jeff's live streams. Mackay and Dominic Ackerman calling the game for you today. It should be a good one. A flyweight conference matchup between the visiting Cougars from Campbellsport and the home team, the Laconia Spartans. Spartans are 6-0 in conference this year with Campbellsport just behind them at 5-1. It's really a three-legged race for that conference right now. And Dominic, just give us some of your preliminary thoughts on this one.
Yeah, this should be a good game here. It's a great day for baseball. Should be a great game between these two, 1-2 in the flyweight conference division. So the undefeated Spartans taking on the one-loss Cougars. Their one loss in the division, I believe, came to, let's see if I can pull it up here quick.
It was Lamira.
One loss, Lamira,
yes,
sure.
Yes, Lamira.
It's not on my sheet.
It was just told that the other day. Lamira, they lost to. They split the series with them. Which, speaking of Lamira, they're in third right now in the flyway. So it's really a three-legged race like we talked about. So should be a good one here today. We're going to step aside, run some ads while these two teams take the field. We're going to get the ceremonial first pitch. Stick with us. We'll be back on Jeff's live streams in just a moment.
Holes and Ada Shun-Jones Realty is a proud sponsor of high school athletics. With over 20 years of full-time experience in the real estate industry, Terry has had the privilege of helping clients buy and sell homes and properties totaling hundreds of millions of dollars. His deep knowledge of the market, attention to detail, and commitment to clients has driven his success and made each transaction a positive experience. Terry was born and raised in Oakfield. He and his family have deep ties to the community. Terry knows this area when it comes to real estate. Contact Terry at 920-238-5558 for all your realty needs in the greater Oakfield area. Or check him out on Facebook at Terry Holes Realtor.
Sam's Well Drilling focuses on providing clean, safe water for everyone. Their expert well water testing checks for bacteria and nitrates, ensuring peace of mind. As part of Sam's commitment to providing safe water, an in-house water testing lab is integral to Sam's service offering. The Water Sampling Lab is a separate division SWD Labs and prides itself on friendly service and a quick turnaround. Whether for drinking, irrigation, or livestock, Sam's has it covered. Trust Sam's for all your water needs. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it. King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. King Manufacturing, from design to completion.
Born from a single project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live streams. Mackay and Dominic Ackerman, we're a little quiet, so I'm actually going to turn up these mics a little bit.
Yeah, turn me up.
Yeah, of course. They want to hear our lovely voices out there.
I'm sure.
All right, welcome back here to Jeff's live streams. We're in Rosendale, Wisconsin, where the Cougars come to town taking on the Spartans, who lead this flyweight conference right now. A fantastic game should be ahead of us here. We're glad you're joining us. We want to thank all of you out there. Dominic, why don't you run us through some of that defensive alignment for this Spartans team?
Yeah, the Spartans today got pretty much their normal alignment, it seems, that we've been here to a couple the games here. The only thing that's changed is really the pitcher. This time it's Ethan Pino on the mound today, still behind the plate. Catching for him is Colton Hagner. First base, Beckett Weisgerber. Second base, Drake Nitz, who's not batting today, but he'll be in the field at the second base position. Cam Smith over there at short. Logan Plime at third base. And then our outfield from left to right is Nick Blank, Jack Renz, and Flynn O'Lear in right field.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of Ethan Pino on the bump again with Logan Plime. They've really been the two workhorses for this Spartans team. If you're looking to start a game, especially a big conference game like this, it's going to be one of them two on the bump. We've been following Laconia quite a few games this season, as long with some other teams. Again, we want to thank you for joining us here. Jeff's live streams in a couple different locations today. I know Justin's just across the way over there at the Laconia girls softball game, and Jeff, I believe, is in Waupun tonight, Or no, where is Jeff tonight? I think it's CWC game.
Yeah, it's a CWC game, but it's in Oakfield. It's Oakfield versus CWC.
So
two of our big sponsor teams.
Jeff's in Oakfield with CWC. Justin's over at Laconia softball, and obviously we're here at Laconia baseball. Thank you guys for joining in again. It's going to be a fantastic one. If you joined us the other day for the Laconia game, we were struggling with the brightness of the camera, but we finally figured out how to do that, so should be up to par today. And now stepping in for the Cougars to get this one going is number 2, the center fielder, Kyler Bowe. Pino pitching out of the windup. The umpire calls play. First pitch is high. Hagner has to come out of his stance for ball 1. Got a pretty nice angle out there from center field today. You get to see all the pitches coming in, where they land. Saw that beautiful strike that clipped the outside edge. It's 1-1 now. The 1-1 pitch. Pino comes home in the dirt for ball number 2. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say again, thank you for joining us. This one fouled off out of play from Bowe. Just going to say thank you for joining us. Make sure to leave something down in that YouTube comment section. We love hearing from you. And as Jeff kind of talked about yesterday, the kids who watch these games back love hearing that their parents or their families and friends commented. So make sure to drop something down there. That one missed outside. It's going to be full count now on Kyler Bowe.
It's kind of proof of watching. If they go back and watch and they see you comment, they know that you care enough to comment down there. We love to see it. We love hearing from you no matter what it is. As Bowe swings on one, it's going to fly into left field. That's going to hit the fence.
Yeah.
That's going to be a double to start off the day for the Cougars.
Wow, a great piece of hitting there. He waited on it. He pulled it down the left field line. It bounces off the fence, and a good throw there from Nick Blank out and left to get it in time. But a stand-up double nonetheless to start this one off for Kyler Bowe.
That was about 3 feet from being out of here. It's only 310 to that left field pole, and that was maybe a foot from it. So just a little bit more from Bowe, and that probably would have been a home run to start this game. Instead, he stands at second. No outs here to Jace Gable.
Yeah, Jace Gable coming up, the 2-hole hitter, and obviously a man in scoring position already. He's in a quite fantastic spot.
That one just goes right outside.
See Pino come out of the stretch, which you really haven't seen a lot from him to start these games this year. It usually takes him a while to get base runners on, but Campbellsport coming out quickly. That one knocked down by Hagner behind the plate, but a ball nonetheless brings it to 2-0.
Good stop there to make sure Bowe's not moving at second. You don't want to put a man on third here with no outs. Jace Gable obviously in the 2 spot, probably a dangerous hitter. We don't have much stats from this Cougar team so far this year, as he sends one right up the middle. That's going to get to the outfield grass. Bowe comes around from third. He's rounding hard. Oh, he stops.
Stops at third. A fantastic piece of hitting there from Jace Gable. He sent it back to where it came from. Pino not able to make a play. It rolls out to the outfield, and now they're on the corners with nobody out. This is a quick start for the Cougars team, Dominic.
Yeah, and I'm sure Gable loved that hit, but I think it was just a bit too hard that it got to Wren so quickly that he was able to throw it in, and the runner wasn't able to come around and score on that. Nonetheless, we got runners on first and third here.
Yeah.
Brody Nolan, number 4, steps in. He's playing catcher today. Let's see if he can put one in for this Cougar team in the first inning.
First pitch swinging is Nolan down the third base line, handled by, that's Logan Plime over there. And the run came around. I couldn't see what happened. I got this bar in my way. Dominic, why don't you run him through that one?
Yeah, we got a ground out to the shortstop, or the third baseman, excuse me. Threw it over to second for a fielder's choice. Got the out there, threw it to first. He was there in time. So Brody Nolan's going to leg out a fielder's choice. And as that was all happening, Kyler Bowe decided he's going to take home. We got a run here for this Cougar team already with only one out here.
Yeah, fantastic play to put the bat on ball there and able to drive around the run. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI for Brady Nolan. Runners on first now for the cleanup man. That's Braden Booty. Got to figure out my book here. I couldn't really, there was quite a bit going on, but Booty steps in with a man away, 1 on for him. Counts even at 1-1 now. And already quickly 1 in for the Cougars. We talked about Pino not really pitching out of the stretch a lot, especially in the first inning, but especially giving up runs now. We don't see that a lot from him.
This is the first time I think they've really faced some good competition in these Campbellsport Cougars here, and they're taking it to him so far in this first inning as he finds strike 2. Finally a pitcher's count here, 1-2. Still got a runner on first and only 1 out. Hopefully he can get out of this inning with as little damage as possible. Maybe a double play ball would be a great way to get out of it.
We'll see what happens. That one, a good waste pitch, missed up and away for ball number 2. It's even now. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Nolan still stands at first. Only 1 out here in the top of the first inning. Booty steps back in. The pitch, a good breaking ball, swing and a miss for the second out of this inning. Nice attack pitch there from Pino, challenges Booty, and a fantastic breaking ball it was.
Yeah, beautiful pitch there for Pino to make sure he got the second out of this inning. Brings up the pitcher for the Cougars, so it's going to be pitcher on pitcher here. Riley Coleman steps into the batter's box, and he takes strike 1. As Pino looks to get the third out of this inning and make sure only 1 run is able to score.
Coleman would love to drive in another run and hopefully add some more insurance. It's always nice pitching with a cushion, so we'll see if he can put a bat on ball here. The pitch, this one swung on, back to Pino to run up on it. He fumbles with it, throw over to first, not in time. Give it an E6, an error on the shortstop, Cam Smith, and that brings the pitcher to first base.
I think he was trying to decide if he should go second or first there, and in that split decision where he's trying to figure it out, he can't wrangle the ball into his glove, and it's going to be a little bit of bobble. Gives Coleman enough time to get over there at first, and we got runners at 1 and 2. 2 outs still.
Runners at 1 and 2 now. Cullen Rice steps in. 2 away here in the top of the first, but the Cougars are able to put 1 in.
Looks like we're going to have a courtesy run situation here as Coleman, the pitcher, is coming off the bag. Try to see what number that is. Number 5, I believe. That's going to be Benjamin Sabish. Ben Sabish over there now courtesy running for this Cougar team. 2 outs here, so you don't want to have Coleman running the bags if he's coming right back out on the mound. Going to get his head in the right spot before he takes the bump for the first time. Rice steps in.
Big spot here for Cullen Rice early with 2 on, 2 out, top of 1. Pino fires home, misses upstairs for ball number 1. One and 0 pitch. Pino, that one fouled back from Rice. It's going to stay even now at 1 and 1. Again, I want to thank you guys for joining us here on Jeff's live streams. Make sure to leave something in that YouTube comment section. We love hearing from you. The players who watch these games back love hearing from you. The 1-1 pitch, a breaking ball that clipped the top of that zone. A nice pitch from Pino.
That was a beauty. Just to be able to clip the zone like that is perfect. Exactly what Pino needs if he wants to get out of this inning unscathed as little as possible after already allowing 1. Ball outside. Evens the count once again, this time at 2 and 2.
Window does not want to shut for me. I was trying to get the wind out of the microphone. It was coming from the crosswind.
Oh.
And our camera must have moved on that foul ball. So nice shot we've got there. Swing and a miss, and he's out of the inning. But the Cougars able to bring 1 around. It's a 1-0 ball game here early in Laconia. We'll be back for the home half of this first inning on Jeff's live stream. Stick with us.
But we're so much more than that. The cold storage industry is experiencing high demand and low capacity. WDS is building goodwill from the ground up through customized solutions. WDS is committed to outservice the competition and overdeliver for customers. A client-driven experience without question. Today, we're driven to be better in order to build better.
For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted Best of the Best Mattress Store and runner-up for Best Furniture Store in the Fond du Lac area. Whether you're looking to update your living room, find the perfect mattresses, or treat yourself in one of our relaxing massage chairs, we've got it all to take care of you. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Don't forget to like us and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Burhags Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices you'll love.
The CWC Athletic Booster Club is proud to support this broadcast. The CWC Athletic Booster Club is a not-for-profit organization made up of CWC athlete family members and friends of the school. The club's goals are to support improvements of the CWC athletic facilities and programs, such as the recent investment into the school's new weight room, while also investing in the spiritual and physical growth of its athletes. If you are interested in becoming a member of the Booster Club or making a donation, email crusaderboosters@cwc.org. Good luck, Crusaders.
Welcome to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live streams. Bottom of the first inning where the Spartans look to answer the one spot that the Cougars were able to put up in the top half of this inning. Leading it off for them, number 2, the shortstop, Cam Smith, and the first pitch he sees is a strike down the middle from Riley Coleman.
Talked about Cam Smith being able to really drive in a lot of runs for this team, but a good plate appearance man. Able to get bat on ball quite a bit for the Spartan club.
He indeed has. It's 1-1 now to him. Coleman fires home. This one swung on and roped into left field. It's going to get down out there. Smith hustles around first on the bobble, and he's going to get all the way to second. No problem. A heads-up base running play from Cam Smith to put a leadoff man on second.
Yeah, it's going to be a single. Rule him coming to second on an error on a bobble on the left fielder, but he's going to get a hit for that. No problem getting
100%.
the first. Just now able to move on second on a error by the left fielder. Just a bit of a bobble. Cam Smith's going to take that every time, take his free base, that is.
It's exactly what happened to the Cougars to start this one. They got on with a leadoff double, and Spartans in the same situation. We'll see if they can provide some runs as Jack Wren steps to the plate now. First pitch he sees is swinging down the left field line again and roping foul. He hit that one quite hard, but just too far over.
Yeah, just wait a little bit on that pitch, and he'd be able to drive that one into a great piece of hitting. Spartan team, even though there was a lot of base running and base movement in that first inning for the Cougars, it's still only a 1-0 game, so
yeah,
plenty of time to make up that deficit as Jack Renz takes ball number 1, even now.
I want to apologize for the troubles we're having with that center field camera. It's a little laggy today. It might progress as the game goes on. It's usually hit and miss. This one fouled back by Renz.
A lot of people out here today. Maybe that's a lot of radio signals in the air, maybe?
I don't know. And we have to put another zip tie on that camera behind home plate after this half inning, so work with us on that one. We'll get there eventually. This one swung on by Renz, fielded in time by the third baseman, and throw over to first in time for the first out of the inning. That's Gage Coleman over there.
Yep, 5-3 put out for Coleman, able to corral that one quickly and throw it on over to his first baseman over there, Braden Booty. Colton Hagner, the catcher, steps in, trying to help Smith come around to score maybe. Only 1 out here. Still a runner in scoring position at second is Cam Smith as he's got the oven mitt on, looking to steal a bag any way he can as Hagner takes ball 1.
Yeah, nice eye there from Hagner. It looked pretty good, but just missed outside. He's able to watch it go by. Smith still standing on second, only 1 away in the bottom half of this first inning. Hagner takes a strike down the middle.
And Riley Coleman throws one right down the pipe. Make sure to get back into this count.
We'll see the 1-1 pitch here from Coleman. It's swung on and lifted out to center field. The center fielder, Kyler Bowe, backing up. And over his glove, Cam Smith gets to take off. We see Hagner at second. Smith rounds third, but stays there. You give that a double, Dom?
Yeah, I think that's a double.
Okay.
That's a tough play to make.
He's running back on it. He was running as fast as he had good first steps, but that ball was crushed by Colton Hagner. Give him a 1-out double, and that brings runners on second and third now for the cleanup man, Luke Rabe.
Yeah, the problem with that double for the Spartans here is that it hung up in the air for too long, that Cam Smith was holding his place at second base because he didn't want to get gunned down for the third out. So he's only able to make it up to third. So no run still across the plate as Luke Rabe takes strike 1, the DH today. He does have runners in second and third here. Only 1 out still.
We'll see what he can do here. Big swing and a miss, and quickly in an 0-2 hole is Luke Rabe. Only one out here for the Spartans in the bottom half of this first. 2 in scoring position on second and third. Rabe steps back in, a lot of bat movement. That one missed outside, just barely. A fantastic pitch from Riley Coleman there.
That's a scary take there from Rabe if you're a Spartans fan to watch that one. That one must have just missed the plate by maybe a centimeter or so.
Yeah, it was a hair. That was not very far off the plate, but staying alive as Rabe. Thought about swinging at that one. A nice kind of slider there from Coleman. And he'll step back in and even count 2 balls, 2 strikes. Rabe swings at this one, but fouls it back towards us. And we'll try the 2-2 again.
Rabe looking any way on. He can extend this inning here with only 1 out. 2 men in scoring position as he fouls another one off.
Stay at 2-2. Luke Rabe staying alive in this at-bat. A couple of good takes, a couple of foul balls. We'll see a 2-2 again. Riley Coleman back on the mound. Hagner at second, Smith at third. Swung on back to Coleman. It passes him, though. The shortstop, Jace Gable, picks it up, throws to third, and they get the tag on him over there, but one does come around and score. It's a tie ball game, 1-1 now.
Yeah, you'll take a fielder's choice and get that RBI no matter what here if you're the Spartans team. Sure, they did get the lead runner at third, but able to notch this game up. Plenty of time to make up runs. You'll exchange an out for a run, no problem in the early stages.
Runner on first now is Luke Rabe as the 5-hole hitter Flynn O'Lear steps in, takes a strike on the outside corner. 1-1 ball game, 2 outs here in the home half of the first inning. Again, that camera behind home plate's a little off, but we'll fix it between innings and it'll be all better for us. That one, another nice pitch from Coleman. 0-2 hole for Flynn O'Lear.
He's got that classical warm-up song, or walk-up song, I should say again. It seemed to work for him last time. Let's hope he's got the same luck with it today as he fouls one back into the fencing.
Stay alive. How many pitches we got for Riley Coleman so far?
20.
20 pitches in the first inning. Not a great way to start it, but...
Yeah, you can see that right on the scoreboard cam here. In
oh,
Laconia.
I'm sorry. I forgot that's here. Nice.
Rosendale's got that nice pitch count for us up there. Ooh.
Whoa. That one clipped him?
Yeah, but it clipped him while he put his elbow over the plate.
Okay.
That's what the catcher, Brody Nolan, is trying to talk to the umpire about. I mean, Flynn nearly stuck his elbow halfway into home plate.
It looked like he was trying to
him.
go into home plate, and the ball came back in. It was a nice pitch. It didn't miss out or inside very much, but I guess they'll give him the hit by pitch. That brings 2 on now, 2 outs in the bottom of this first where the pitcher, Ethan Pino, comes up. First pitch swinging is Pino, lifted into foul territory down the right field line. First baseman, Colin Wright, or I'm sorry, that's Braden Booty over there. A nice catch from him to get it out of that. A P3 in foul territory ends this one. It's a good ball game, 1-1 after 1. Stick with us on Jeff's live streams. We'll be back.
Look for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hookshaw's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes. Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Is your child ready for life? At Central Wisconsin Christian, we equip students.
Welcome back here to Rosendale, Wisconsin. You see the camera shaking there. Brianna's down there trying to fix that as best as she can for us. Look at that beautiful scoreboard before it changes. It's 1 1-1 in the second inning, and both pitchers had 22 pitches. Obviously, that changed now, but just a cool little fact for you.
Couldn't be any more even between these two teams, as this one's flied into the sky. Third baseman Logan Plime underneath it to make the tag. I couldn't see where that ball was coming, so just good job by Plime to make sure he tracked it into the glove for the first out of the inning as Zimdahl is retired.
A P5 to get this one started. You'd like to see some more efficient bats here from Pino, as he had 22 in the first inning, which was pretty uncharacteristic from him, but the 8-hole hitter, Gage Coleman, stepping in now, takes a ball off the plate for the first pitch he'll see today.
Yeah, Coleman made a couple good plays over there at third in the bottom half of that inning, able to throw out the first runner for an out and then able to tag out the next one. As he swings, big swing and a miss there from Gage. 1-1 now.
We're talking about how similar these teams are and what a close game this one should be. Again, we talked about the scoreboard 1-1, and they're both starting on their 7th-hole hitters. This one fouled off from Coleman.
Out of play.
He'll step back in. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Coleman now. Pino fires that one upstairs. He thought about swinging. We're going to get an appeal down to first, but
nope.
He says not a chance. I didn't think he went, but Hagner was fairly certain that he did. He at least wanted to check it.
Why not? Why not check it?
Doesn't hurt anything.
You get unlimited appeals, I believe, unless they get sick of you asking.
That one, a great pitch. Just
he was ready to ring him up.
He was.
You could see the umpire's hands moving. He wanted to call that for strike
by the body
number 3.
language from Pino there, I think he wanted it as well. It was kind of like a two-seam. It just moved off the plate a little bit. That one right down the middle, though, it doesn't matter. Gage Coleman struck out looking.
He'll make sure the result is the same, even if he didn't get that pitch placement like he wanted it. Right back at it, right down the pipe, and that's going to be another strikeout here for Ethan Pino on the bump.
This is a lot more of Ethan Pino that we've seen this season. 2 quick outs here to start the second inning. That one upstairs for strike 1 on Trenton. You got the pronunciation. Schludweiler, thank you. I knew you were fantastic at that. Swing and a miss from Schludweiler, and he's down 0-2 now. Oh, 0-2 now to Schludweiler. Swing and a miss. It's a drop third strike. Hagner picks it up, throws down to first in time. A 1-2-3 inning. The Cougars go down in order, and the Spartans have a little bounce back. We're going to take a quick break here from our sponsors. We'll be back in the bottom half of this second inning where the Spartans look to come out and take a lead. Stick with us on Jeff's live streams.
Only with an exceptional education, but also with the spiritual foundation they need to navigate today's world with confidence and faith. Our graduates are prepared for life, academically, personally, and spiritually. Discover what makes Central Wisconsin Christian different. Call us at 920-324-4233 or visit us online at wearecwc.org. Central Wisconsin Christian, preparing students for life and eternity.
Spring is here, and it's time for a tune-up at PT Tire and Service. Get your vehicle ready for those sunny drives with a thorough checkup. From oil changes and tire rotations to brake inspections and fluid top-offs, they've got you covered. Don't forget to check your wipers and battery, too. Swing by PT Tire and Service in Brandon for a spring refresh, ensuring your ride is safe and smooth all season long. Or call 920-346-TIRE to schedule an appointment. Your car will thank you.
Welcome back here to Rosendale, Wisconsin. Bottom of the second inning, a tied ball game at 1-1. The bottom of this Spartans lineup starting now. It's Logan Plime, Beckett Weisgerber, and Nick Blank. They'll for sure have at-bats, and hopefully they can bring it back around to the top. Riley Coleman's still in the bump for the Cougars. He threw 22 that first inning, and another one there. His first pitch of this one is a ball outside. One ball, 0 strikes here to Plime. He's swinging on this one. Skied out to left center field. The center fielder, Kyler Bowe, able to range over and make the catch for out number 1. Nice piece of hitting there from Plime, just not far enough, not able to get. It's kind of that weird middle territory, you know, not far enough, but not far in enough either.
Absolutely, just couldn't find a gap there. Plime is retired quickly, brings up Beckett Weisgerber.
Weisgerber, first pitch swinging down the left field line. And it's going to get through the shortstop and third baseman for a hit. Kind of just trickled out there. A one-out single here from Beckett Weisgerber.
Yeah, he's going to send it Apo Taco into left field as the lefty himself. Able to get to first base, no problem on one pitch. Brings up Nick Blank.
Love little Apo Taco. You expect him to pull it. The outfielders usually move over, and that one you're able to just shoot a gap there.
Mm-hmm.
Coleman comes home on Blank and missed outside for ball number 1. You get the little kids announcing the names for that softball game over there. That's what we were kind of chuckling at up here in the booth. I believe it's Molly Dool, if I heard that correctly. She's up for the Spartans. It's a close one over there. They're playing Springs. It's 1-0, so make sure to check that one out, too, if you're a Spartans fan.
Yeah, Justin's got that game. I'm sure he's enjoying himself in a 1-0 ball game. Spartans got runner on second as well.
Should be a good one over there. And Nick Blank, 3-0 now. He's probably got the red light at the bottom of this order. That he does, but Coleman able to come in and clip the outside edge.
Made sure it wasn't a pitch that he wanted to take either, just kind of the outside edge. He wasn't really going to swing at that no matter what. Make sure to get his strike number 1 as this at-bat is now 3-1. Still in Blank's favor if he can make it work. He's going to lay down the bunt there.
Whoa.
Thought about it. They're going to say he didn't hold it back in time, so that's going to be a strike call.
I thought he called that just because it hit the plate. Either way, it's a strike, but
that hit the plate. The plate must
that's
be a
what
little
I
bigger.
was thinking. Following this one off is Nick Blank, and either way, it'd be a strike there anyway. So it's full count, no matter how you look at it.
Coach Schmidt had a bounce out of the way of that one over there at third base.
Winded up all the way in left field there. I think it bounced off the fence or something.
Must have.
It's quite a far bounce.
It's quite a hard hit ball.
Nonetheless, Blank steps back in, a full count. Coleman fires home. It kind of tied him up there. It was a check swing down that third base line, but rolling foul. That was a protect me swing, kind of tied him up inside, if I've ever seen one.
That was a ball pretty much on the inside part, but he already decided he was swinging at that pitch. So, way to get contact on it is Nick Blank. Able to keep his at-bat alive here. Let's see what he can do here on the 8th pitch.
Full count. He follows this one back towards us again. It must have went right over the fence.
Maybe.
Where'd that one go?
Maybe.
Hit the
Probably into
concession
the
stand?
netting. No, I didn't hear a ting.
I heard it.
Oh, you did?
I think so.
Well, then, shame on me.
Full count. That one missed outside. A 9-pitch walk there, and Nick Blank, a fantastic at-bat.
Absolutely. Way to foul off the balls that he needed to and make sure he still drew his walk after the first 3 were balls. Draw his walk the hard way after 5 more pitches after that. Cam Smith comes in. His first time up, he had a single.
Yeah, Cam Smith, this is exactly where you want to be if you're the Spartans. Only 1 out with 2 on for your leadoff man, Cam Smith, who's been fantastic. I believe we're going to get a courtesy runner here for Weisgerber.
I don't know if that's a courtesy.
Or it's just, I think it's just a pinch runner, right?
I was going to say, I don't think you can courtesy anybody but the pitcher and the
It's
catcher.
number 22.
Number 22. Let's see what I got here for 22 is Wyatt Redmond.
Wyatt
over there at
Redmond.
second base now.
All right, he'll look to get some more speed on those base pass. Anything put in play here, hopefully coming around to score.
Guessing Weisgerber is just going to re-enter at first.
I would
at the
assume.
Bottom half of this inning. We'll see what Cam Smith can do now with his new runner at second. Redmond takes a sizable lead over there.
First pitch here inside on Cam Smith, able to clip that edge for strike number 1. I feel like every time we set up the center field camera a little differently, and this time it's the umpire in our way. Last time it was the shortstop, this time it's the umpire. This one swung on from Smith over to right field. It's going to get down. Smith's rounding hard. Here comes Redmond all the way home. And deciding to stay at third is Nick Blank.
That's going to be a double to send one around for Cam Smith. Gives the Spartans their first lead of the game here in the bottom half of the second. Wyatt Redmond, the pinch runner, is going to come around and score as Beckett Weisgerber. And Nick Blank's going to move up to third. We got 2 in scoring position here for Jack Renz.
Yeah, another fantastic piece of hitting from Cam Smith. He's 2 for 2 on the day with a single and a double. That one gives him an RBI and moves up the runner as well. And a fantastic spot here for Jack Renz with runners on second and third. This one's skied out there to left field. He's
out of here.
Oh, my gosh. Jack Renz, a fantastic piece of hitting. That one left the yard. A 3-run home run. Jack Renz, what a beauty.
What a beautiful. Took the first pitch, and he said, see you later Out of the park, home run for Jack Renz. I believe the last time we had a home run by Jack Renz, I was told we were off air. No one had the right call, but this time he does it justice. We're on the camera for this one. Jack Renz makes sure he pops it out of here. That's a 3-run blast.
I mean, Jack Renz came first pitch swinging, and it was a beautiful one. Just able to put bat on ball, lifted it to left center, and I think he knew it off the bat. It felt good. It looked good over that fence, and 3 more to this Spartans lead now.
And just like that, Spartans have blew this game wide open. It's 5-1, only 1 out here to Colton Hagner. He's going to take pitch number 2 as a ball. It's now 1-1 after a strike his first time up. Swinging.
Exhilarating up here in the booth. It's fantastic to see that. That one down the middle to Hagner. Kind of got to come back down to earth now after that one.
I think Jack knew that was going to be out of here just by the way he started trotting to first base. He knew he was either getting it all or an out. Lucky for him, he gets 3 runs to come across the plate, including himself.
He got all of that ball. He was able to barrel it up, and it shows. It was taken out there about, I would say, what, 325-ish?
Yeah.
That one came back and hit. Our camera stayed pretty still on that one, thanks to that extra zip tie that Brianna put on it. So we'll see a 2-2 now to Colton Hagner. 4 in this inning for the Spartans. It's a 5-1 ball game. Coleman comes home. That one down low for ball 3. It's full now.
You're the Cougars and you're Coleman. You just got to kind of take a step here, take a second, collect yourself. It's only 5 runs. I mean, the Cougars obviously show that they can score runs quickly in a game. So no need for this 4-run deficit to be the end of your day. Just take a deep breath and make sure you throw strikes from here on out to Hagner.
Yeah, this Campbellsport team is a good team. Like we said, they're second in the conference right now. I believe a 10-2 record overall. They have the opportunity to produce runs, so they just need to get out of their own heads and do so.
As Hagner fouls another ball back. I think that's the story of this inning for Coleman. He's been in a lot of long at-bats. There's been some nice follow plate appearances here for this Spartan team, as Hagner's now about to see pitch number 9.
And that one up to the shortstop, but getting down on a knee is Jace Gable with a nice catch.
Second out of the inning is the by way of a line drive to the shortstop, an L6 if you're scoring with us at home. Luke Rabe, the DH, coming up here. Number 12.
Bob with the bang. I believe that's Kid Rock. First pitch swinging is Luke Rabe, but out of play, foul territory down the right field line.
You saw what Beckett Weisgerber did early in this inning and wanted to go Apotaco himself. Just a little bit too late as it was foul.
5-1 ball game here, bottom of 2-4 in this inning for the Spartans off of that 3-run bomb from Jack Renz.
Ooh.
Whoa! And that one came in on Luke Rabe, hit him up in that shoulder neck region.
He took it like a champ.
Yeah, he did. He didn't even flinch. He took that ball and went right to first base.
Slows down as he gets to the bag here. We'll check on him. Coach Schmidt's going to come over there and make sure
that one's
kind of scary. Is okay. Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely scary, especially up in that head-neck region. Obviously, they're wearing the helmet, but the helmet doesn't protect right in that neck shoulder, and that's exactly where it got him.
And not only head and neck, it's also right in the middle of the spine.
Yeah.
None of that around there is a pretty sight, no matter if it's lower back, upper back, but especially when it's high.
They're out there checking on him. We'll see if he stays in this one.
I feel like it's probably best to let him sit for a little while. I mean, at least
what are they looking at out there? They're looking down, aren't they? Well, he puts the helmet back on.
Checking to see if there's a crack in the helmet.
Oh, is that what they were looking at? The
Maybe.
helmet. That's what it was. Might have clipped, hopefully for him, it clipped a part of that chin guard there. I think that'd be best case scenario. And the ump might be telling him that they might have to pull him, give him a pinch runner. Sometimes obviously you have to take injuries like that seriously, but they're going to keep Rabe in this game. He took it like a champ, and he's going to stay out at first.
Hopefully that's the right decision. We pray he's okay. Over there at first.
And I want to say it's Beethoven. Bach, maybe? Beethoven? It's Beethoven. Okay. It's Beethoven.
Isn't it like
it's for Elise, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think it's for Elise by Beethoven.
Yeah.
Well, that's how we know Flynn O'Leary's up. 2 away now, and this one, again, skied out to left field. It's got a chance off the fence. Rabe coming around second, making it all the way to third. And going to second is Flynn O'Leary. A 2-out double puts 2 in scoring position.
And just looking at Rabe here, he still doesn't look 100% on the base pass. I wonder if They're just wanting to keep him in. I mean, he is only DHing. You're not going to play him in the field. So I guess best case scenario, just get him to score around here and then let him sit on the bench for a little while because he does not look 100%. But not to take away from Flitto Lair's great drive out there.
That is 2 balls this inning that have been roped out to left center field. That one off the fence. And the only batter not to bat now is Ethan Pino, who steps in.
Yeah, he flew out his first time up into foul territory. So hopefully he can keep it between the white lines here. As he takes pitch number 2, it's now 1-1 after the ball his first time.
Yeah, the Spartans have another opportunity to add some runs on here with 2 in scoring position. They have 2 away, so that takes away the sac fly, but anything put in play from Ethan Pino's got a chance.
That's going to be foul tipped into the catcher. He takes a minute to collect himself. I think that one hit him in the thigh region. No pads on that.
Did you say it hit him in the head? Looking at the replay, it says they hit him. It actually got closer up to the head on the helmet, so it's always scary, those balls coming up and hitting you. It's never great getting hit by a pitch, but those ones that ride high can be very devastating. But he's still standing at third. That's Rabe over there, Olaire at second, and Ethan Pino coming up to bat. The 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss, and he gets out of it, but not after 4 runs come in, especially a 3-run bomb from Jack Renz. It's a 5-1 ball game after 2. We'll be back in the top half of this 3rd inning, but first we're going to step aside and hear from our sponsors. You're listening to Mackay and Dominic Ackerman on Jeff's live streams.
Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class building and canopies. Steel King canopies are a well-known and respected product. We design, fabricate, and contract installation for C-stores, fleets, entryways, restaurants, and more. Steel canopies serve a variety of purposes, including advertising or signage, control access, sheltering an entrance or loading area, support of lighting systems, and weather protection for people, equipment, or outdoor storage. King Manufacturing. From design to completion.
Terry Holes and Ada Shunjones Realty is a proud sponsor of high school athletics. With over 20 years of full-time experience in the real estate industry, Terry has had the privilege of helping clients buy and sell homes and properties totaling hundreds of millions of dollars. His deep knowledge of the market, attention to detail, and commitment to clients has driven his success and made each transaction a positive experience. Terry was born and raised in Oakfield. He and his family have deep ties to the community. Terry knows this area when it comes to real estate. Contact Terry at 920-238-5558 for all your realty needs in the greater Oakfield area. Or check him out on Facebook at Terry Holes Realtor.
Hello.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live stream. Mackay and Dominic Ackerman on the call. Top of the lineup here, Kyler Bowe steps in for the Cougars, and that's where they're going to need it if they want to get something going. A 4-run deficit in the top of the 3rd.
Yeah, they need to get base runners on to make sure they can come around and score. Right now, the tying run is in the dugout, so going to need some men on base in order to put around 4, just like the Spartans did in the bottom half of the 2nd. Rides inside. That's going to be a ball.
Nice breaking ball there from Pino.
Almost came back in. I thought it was going to be way out.
Yeah.
Almost came back in to clip that strike zone.
Silver lining here for this Cougars team, it's only the top of the 3rd, so it's not like they're out of this one. They've put up some big numbers this year.
Plenty of time.
Yeah. Wouldn't be like it's uncharted territory for them. Bowe takes another one off the plate. 2 balls, 1 strike to him now as he steps back in, and Pino gets back on the bump. He's pitching out of the windup again. He fires home. This one chopped over to 3rd base. Logan Plein picks it up. Throw over to 1st is off the bag. But a nice play from Beckett Weisgerber down there. The throw was offline from Logan Plein. Weisgerber had to really stretch. He came off the bag, but able to get that foot back on before Bowe could get there.
That was all around beautiful defensively. Plein with an amazing pick at 3rd base on a ball that was coming in hot. They're going to take a timeout here to appeal to the umpire at 1st base and see if he was able to get back on the bag or if they're saying he was never off.
I don't know. I don't know what you can really do there because obviously there's not replay or anything like that.
We're going to see a coach's challenge here in Laconia.
I don't really know what you can do, but the umpires are going to come together and talk about it after.
Chat.
I'm not really sure how this works, honestly.
I think they're appealing to see what he's calling. If it was an out on the original step and stretch, or if he came off.
You know what? They called him out still. So after conferring, they call him out. I guess you could say the challenge on the field was upheld.
Yeah, that's what it was.
The ruling was upheld.
They have their own little cameras in their hands that they actually keep in their pocket, if you didn't know that.
Are you serious?
No.
Oh. I was
This
like, what are
guy.
you talking about?
This guy.
Second batter of the inning now, Jace Cable comes in. That one looked pretty far outside, but I guess we're going to call it a strike. We're not talking about makeup calls, that's for sure.
No, instead he's actually going the opposite way and says, I'll show you a strike.
This one swung on by Gable, lifted out to shallow right field, but the right fielder, Flynn O'Lear, coming over to make a nice catch.
Flynn was absolutely driving to that ball. He was moving quickly out there, made sure that one wasn't falling in the gap as Gable is retired for out number 2 in this third inning.
Brings up the 3-hole hitter Brady Nolan now with 2 away, top of 3. 5-1 ball game. The Cougars got some work to do offensively. We'll see if Nolan can get it started for them.
He's 0 for 1 on the day with a fielder's choice, so he was able to reach base, just not of his own accord as they went for an out at a different position. He takes ball number 1.
Oof, I'm still thinking about that home run from Jack Renz. This one down the third base line. Diving is Logan Plein, but gets past him. He rode it down the line. A nice 2-out single there from Brady Nolan.
And a great throw from Nick Blank to make sure that Nolan is not moving over there to second base as he gets that one in quickly on a rope from the left field line.
That's his brother. There you go. Was a rope down there. He rode that line. Plein dives for it, but it was quite a hard hit ball. I don't think he would have had a chance at it anyway.
Oh, absolutely. That was just a good piece of hitting there from Brody Nolan.
I agree. Nolan stands at first. Booty steps in, and he's first pitch swinging. This one skied out to Jack Renz, who's running back for it. And a dive, actually, from the left fielder, Nick Blank. It's able to get down. Held up at third is Nolan, and a stand-up double there from Braden Booty.
Braden Booty, nice piece of hitting there to get a runner over to second and third. There is 2 outs here for this Cougars team. I was about to say only 1. I forgot about that second out on the called strike or whatever it was.
But a little bit of offense going now here. We got runners on second and third, 2 in scoring position, and a hit here from Riley Coleman could bring this game back into striking distance.
Yeah, he's the pitcher. Would love to help out his own pitching woes. Put a run across as he takes strike number 1.
Good challenge pitch there from Pino. Just a fastball right down the pipe. He says, swing, I dare you. And Coleman decides to keep the bat up there.
I dare you.
Second and third, 2 away. Coleman swinging on this one. A chopper back to Pino. He fields it cleanly. Throw over to first. In time, a great stretch from Weisgerber. 2 fantastic plays from the kid over at first this inning. The Cougars leave 2 stranded. We'll be back in the home half of the third. A 5-1 ball game here in Rosendale. Stick with us.
Jeff Sauer with Jeff's Livestream. We hope you're enjoying our broadcast. Our purpose, first and foremost, is to bring glory to God. Second is to draw attention to the student athletes, promote the great things they and their schools are doing, and promote the businesses and the people running them within our communities. Our mission is to create memories for student athletes, families, teams, and communities, as well as allowing for viewers to see their athletes or teams perform regardless of where the viewer is located. If you'd like to join us as a sponsor to help us fulfill our purpose and mission, feel free to give me a call at 920-345-2066 or email me at livestreamjeff@gmail.com. I'd love to talk to you.
Sam's Well Drilling focuses on providing clean, safe water for everyone. Their expert well water testing checks for bacteria and nitrates, ensuring peace of mind. As part of Sam's commitment to providing safe water, an in-house water testing lab is integral to Sam's service offering. The Water Sampling Lab is a separate division SWD Labs and prides itself on friendly service and a quick turnaround. Whether for drinking, irrigation, or livestock, Sam's has it covered. Trust Sam's for all your water needs. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
Born from a single
Welcome back here to Rosendale, Wisconsin. I'm throwing off because you're talking to me now. We're back in the home half of this third inning. Riley Coleman's still on the bump for the Cougars, a 5-1 lead for this Spartans team where they look to come back out and hopefully add some more to put this game on a reach, Dom.
Yeah, would love to put up some more. I didn't know you were going to come to me.
I'm sorry. Did I get you out of? We'll come back to me then. They start with the 7-hole hitter Logan Plein, who started it off last time. He flew out to center field for a quick out, but after him, Beckett Weisgerber and Nick Blank able to get on base, and they both came around and scored. First pitch swinging is Plein, and fouled back way over the fence and top of concessions again. Hit a car? No. Hit a what? A blinker of a white Chevy Malibu? No? Okay, I hope not.
It hit the windshield of the white Shelly.
No, it was a blinker. It was a blinker, apparently. This one swung on by Plime, skied out to center field, but Kyler Bowe able to step back and make the catch. An easy out number one, and you guys didn't see it because I forgot to change the camera angle.
That's okay. It was a great piece of hitting there from Logan Plime. However, Bowe didn't have to move out there in center field. It came right to him. Even with that wind moving pretty far to the left, we'll see what Beckett Weisgerber can do after last time he poked one into left field. He takes ball number one. I have to mark down on my iPad that Beckett Weisgerber is re-entering the game after the pinch runner. Make sure that he's up here to hit as he takes strike number one to make it 1-1.
All right, 1 ball, 1 strike here to Weisgerber. He started the rally off last time with a single, came around and scored like I talked about, so I'm sure the Spartans wouldn't mind another inning like that as he takes a ball off the plate.
I'm sure Beckett wouldn't mind another inning
Yeah, no
like
kidding.
that.
Single coming around to score, helping out your team in multiple ways.
I mean, technically that run's not his because he was pinch ran for.
Oh, that's a good point, but, well, on my book it says it's him, so.
And that's what matters. Way to go, Beckett. Way to come around and score last time you were up.
No, don't take it away from Wyatt Redmond, but Weisgerber takes one down the middle. Strike 3 looking. 2 quick outs here. A good bounce back from Riley Coleman so far. We'll see if he can go 1, 2, 3 as Nick Blank steps in for the Spartans.
Yeah, his last time up, he was able to draw a walk after, I believe that was that 9-pitch at bat. So let's see if he can do the same here and get Coleman's pitch count back up as he takes strike number 1 off the plate. It's going to be outside, but he's been calling those on the outside part of the plate all day here.
62 pitches, is that what you got?
62 pitches. That was number 63, foul ball.
63 pitches and 2 2/3 inning. Riley Coleman has to get an efficient inning here, and well, I don't know what happened there. The whole broadcast booth shook.
We're being attacked.
This one swung on right back to Coleman, flashing the leather. A fantastic snag from the kid. 1, 2, 3 inning. That's what the Cougars need as the Spartans go down in order. We're going to step aside here from some of our sponsors. You're listening to Mackay and Dominic Ackerman on Jeff's live streams.
Project. WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. Retail is changing, and it's changing fast. No matter where you are, what you do, or how you sell products to your customers, we're with you every step of the way to lay the groundwork for whatever lies ahead. Building trust through results, and our commitment to provide a customer-driven experience without question. With 4 generations at the foundation of WDS, we've built a reliable client base and a passionate team to bring big-time experience, commitment, and satisfaction to your next project. Because we are built to build better.
Welcome back here, baseball fans, to Jeff's live streams. We're at William N. Taylor Park in Rosendale, Wisconsin, where the Cougars coming into town. It's the top of the 4th inning, but they face a 4-run deficit. Stepping in for them first is number 17, Cullen Rice. He's got to get something going for the Cougars if they want a chance in this one, Dom.
Absolutely. Cullen Rice has got to get on the base pass if they want any chance in clawing their way back. It is the 4th inning now. They're running out of time. I mean, running out of time, I guess it's halfway through the game. Plenty of time to make up 4 runs. So let's see if Rice can get it started.
Steps back in. Ethan Pino still on the bump. He's had a pretty fantastic day, only allowing that 1 in the 1st inning. This one, first pitch swinging is Rice lifted out to left center field, but the left fielder, Nick Blank, able to run over and track it down.
I thought that was going to drop for a hit for the longest time, but that one just kind of hung up there enough for Nick Blank to get over there in time and grab it out.
Yeah, fantastic read from Nick Blank. He was hustling left as soon as that ball left the bat, and obviously the hustle pays off. It was a great catch from him.
Zach Zimdahl steps in for the Cougars.
Popped up to third base his last at-bat. He's 0 for 1 on the day and takes a strike there. Or, I'm sorry, a ball?
Ball.
Ball, okay. Takes a ball there, my bad. 1-0 now to Zindal, and that one missed outside for ball 2.
Tough non-call there for Pino as he's been calling that outside strike all afternoon.
That one down the middle, though, nothing to really worry about there.
If you're not going to call that a strike, then
Then we're really going to have some issues.
I'll go down there myself and take care of business.
That one upstairs for ball 3. A hitter's count now to Zach Zindal. Zimdahl steps back in. He calls time, and the umpire grants it. He'll step out and recollect his thought. A hitter's count for him. One away here, top of 4, 5-1 ball game. Again, want to thank you for joining us on Jeff's live streams. We'd love to hear something down in that YouTube comment section.
Yeah, say it. Say something. Anything.
Oh, that was the exact same pitch as what you said before that he's been calling. He called that one. So I guess take that as you may. It's full now. The full count pitch. Pino comes home. Swinging is Zimdahl. Lifted out to left field, but it rolls foul down there.
As we were saying before, anything in that chat is
Yeah,
appreciated.
We love hearing from you.
Let us know where you're from, who you're watching for, who you're rooting for. Anything, really.
And it's not only us that loves hearing from you, even though we do, and we love shouting you out and responding back to you, but the kids who watch us back like knowing that their family members or their friends are watching and rooting for them. So not only for us, but also for them. Full count pitch again. Zimdahl, strike 3, swinging, went right by him. Plyam able to blow it by him for the second out of this inning. I believe that's his 5th strikeout of the day.
I believe that is Pino's 5th strikeout of the day, yes.
Is that what I said?
Oh, you said Plan.
Did I?
It's his 4th strikeout of the day.
I have 5 here.
Oh, because
1, 2,
of the drop
3, 4,
third.
5. Yep.
It doesn't count that in the book.
That's
a strikeout.
weird. Well, it is.
I know.
5th strikeout here for Pino as he continues to deal. That one missed outside to the 8-hole hitter, Gage Coleman.
Oh, it says KD. Like a
K dropped?
strikeout dropped, yeah.
Oh, that's weird. So it counts as a whole different stat.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's tiny on there.
Wow, that's really weird. That one outside again, but it's a strike. What were you going to say?
Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing.
Okay.
It's not important.
1-1 here to Coleman. That one fouled off right behind the plate. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes to him now.
Yeah, just like that, Pino's got himself into a nice hitter's count after the last one was gotten away from him quickly.
Fantastic night out here for baseball. Sun's shining, the wind is blowing. Strike 3, blows it by him. The 6th strikeout of this game for Pino. He continues to deal. We're going to take a quick break, step aside, run some ads. We'll be back in the home half of the 4th. Stick with us on Jeff's live streams.
We are Hochschild Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hochschild Marketing Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area. Stop in and check out our mattress selections. We have all kinds from traditional spring to memory foam. It is our mission to help you get a great night of sleep night after night. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you should trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Verhaeg's Furniture, Marf. 50 years strong, quality you trust, and prices you'll love. Verhaeg Furniture.
Angling.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live streams. Mackay and Dominic Ackerman here for you today. Spartans come back up as their leadoff man, Cam Smith, takes a ball inside. Riley Coleman is still on the bump. 66 pitches for him now. 65, 66, one of those two. Okay.
65.
65 pitches for him now.
Here comes 66. Ooh. Strike outside.
It was a check swing by Smith. He held back, but didn't matter as clipped the edge of that zone according to the umpire. It's 1-1 now. Swinging is Smith. This one lifted out to foul territory down the left field line. It's out of play.
I think that swing was a direct result of that previous pitch. He didn't want to make sure that was called again, so he just put the bat out there at the last second to make sure he got a piece of it if they were going to call it a strike anyway.
It was a nice job by Coleman to go back to the same spot.
Absolutely.
Especially after you get a call on it. It forced a swing out of Smith there. And that one missed upstairs. It's even now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Smith steps back in. Coleman out of the windup. He comes set, fires home. Swung on inside, but tied him up. Rolling foul down that line.
Smith today is 2 for 2 with a single and a double his last time up. Let's see if he can punch one into the outfield grass here and add another knock to his repertoire today.
don't think he'd mind another one. The 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball lifted out to shallow center field, but the center fielder, Kyler Bowe, a great step, a great run, able to make the catch, an F8 to start this one.
Yeah, he knew exactly where that one was going to land and made sure he got there before it did touch the grass. Cam Smith retired for the first time today. And here comes the man who sent 3 home last time on a bomb. Jack Renz steps back in. He's got nobody on this time, but he wouldn't mind popping one over for another run.
We've seen some really good outfield play today. They've just been taking the direct steps. They've been taking the right first steps, and great tracking abilities from all those fielders today, Dom.
Yeah, every one of them. Doesn't matter the team. All of them make great steps out there. The only kind of hits that have been to the outfield in the air have been deserved hits.
Yeah, definitely ones that have hit the gaps, or like Jack Renz's case, over the fence. First pitch he saw, he rode that third base line. It just rolled foul down there. They want a hard hit ground ball.
It was smacked.
Looking to put another one in play is Renz. He's obviously 1 for 2 on the day with the big 3-run bomb last inning.
Big swing and a miss. This one going to catch the catcher. Ooh, in a kind of a tough spot there.
Yeah.
He's up, took off the mask right away.
The ump will check on him quick, make sure he's okay, but he's still down. That one kind of shook him up a little bit. Coach coming out here for the Cougars.
I think it hit, as we hear from the discussion up here, right where the sun don't shine.
Yep, I want to say that could be correct.
That's a stinger.
That's why they wear the cups, Dom.
That's why they do that.
Yep.
Important piece of equipment for all these baseball players out here is we have a tin roof hit.
We're getting balls coming from all over us here.
Foul ball. Steps back in there. What a champ.
That's Brody Nolan? Brady Nolan?
Brody.
Okay, I can't. I thought so. I just read it wrong. That's Brody Nolan back there. I think I've called him Brady Nolan a couple times this game, so I want to apologize for that.
Knowing you, I'm sure.
Yeah. Anyway, Brody Nolan okay behind the dish as Renz steps back in. It's 2-1 to him. Coleman fires home that one inside for ball number 3. It's hitter's count now.
Pretty sure.
He called that a strike?
Well, I believe the count was only 1-1.
Oh, sorry. I'm looking at the scoreboard. Well, Jack Renz hits this one to the second baseman, but having trouble with it is Cullen Rice. An E4 allows... You didn't call that an error? Really?
I mean, it was pretty hard hit.
Yeah, but it was right to him. He was
true.
in front of it. He had the glove down.
Kai,
I want to say it's an E4.
Kai will give him the error.
Yeah.
If he comes after you in the parking lot
Sorry,
after
Jack.
the game,
I don't think Jack is mad about getting an error on base there.
I'm talking about Cullen.
Oh, well,
Or
sorry,
Cullen
Cullen.
Rice didn't want
I
another error.
apologize, Cullen, but in my book, that's an error. So 1 away here and 1 on. Jack Renz reaches first on the error from Cullen Rice playing second. In now is the 3-hole hitter, the catcher, Colton Hagner. Takes a ball off the plate for first pitch he sees, and second pitch he's swinging, but fouled away back here. I was waiting for that one to clink off the roof, but it did not.
So was everybody up here.
Okay.
And yet nothing. Must have missed.
1 away, 1 on. Hagner steps back in, a 1-1 count. Out of the stretch is Coleman. He fires home. This one lifted out to center field, but Bowe tracking it, dive for it.
Oh, they're saying it dropped.
Really? Did he get a catch on it?
Yeah, the home plate.
Oh no!
That
just do that.
That is.
Did they double him up at
That's
first?
insane.
I think they've got to talk about it here.
How do you make that call?
The home plate umpire. Let's just give some context here. The home plate umpire called it safe that the Bowe dropped it out in center field. The other umpire said out, which then Renz had to hustle back to first. They technically did double him off back there, but after conferring, they're going to say that one got down.
They're going to say down. They're going to say it was down, or he's saying it got caught, but he's safe at second.
Is that what they're saying?
Campbellsport coach, manager is livid.
I would be livid too if you're the Spartans, though, because if that ball is dropped, Renz should be at least at third.
Both decision here is, I'm sure neither coach is going to be happy at this decision.
Had a couple of controversial calls, and in a big game it is. I think they're calling both runners safe.
Yep.
So you give that a single because, I mean, it was a great hit ball from Hagner, a fantastic dive from Bowe out there, but not able to come down with it. You're giving that a single, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I just wanted to confirm.
Never. That's not going to be an error on Bowe at all. In fact, I kind of thought he made the catch out there.
I also thought he made the catch out there, but
nonetheless, Spartans have 1 and 2 runners on first and second, only 1 out. Got a chance to do some more damage here. Does Luke Rabe?
First pitch swinging is Rabe, but a fantastic breaking ball there from Coleman. Haven't seen much of that today, but that one was a beauty. First and second, only one away off of an error and a weird hit single. This one bounced out to the shortstop. Jace Gable picks it up, but fumbles it twice. An E6, and Rabe's safe at first. They're loaded now.
Yeah, that's a tough play there from Jace Gable. I don't know if he really deserves the error there, but
You don't think so?
I
After
mean,
the
yeah.
second bobble?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, I get it. I understand.
It was just after that first one. There's really no recovery from that, but it's going to be an error for Jace Gable. I wouldn't take that one too seriously on him, as we now have bases loaded, only one out here, and Coleman's got to figure out a way to retire these Spartans batters. Even if he is not getting the calls, he's got to make sure his defense does a good job and able to get a couple outs here, as he's only got one away.
This one swung on and hit over to the first baseman. He's coming home with it. A good force at one. Heads up play by Braden Booty over at first to come home for the force. A fielder's choice. They get the runner at home.
Yeah, great decision there from Booty. He knows he has the force out at home, so all he has to do is get it back to his catcher as long as he's stepping on the plate, which he was. So fielder's choice. Flynn O'Leary is going to reach base as we got a courtesy runner. I believe that's Tillman Madigan, number 1.
So 2 away now. It takes away the sac fly, but the problem for the Cougars team now is the bases are still juiced for number 3, Ethan Pino.
But they only got one out to work with here now.
Yep. Ethan Pino would love to put bat on ball here and extend this inning. He has a 4-run cushion right now, but more runs obviously feel a little better.
First pitch comes home. He fouls it right back towards our camera down there. Hopefully it hasn't moved a whole lot.
Shaking a little bit, but I think it's okay. It could go a little farther left, but I think for the most part I'm okay with it. Pino steps back in now. Firing home. That's a good two-seam. I thought it was a little far off, but the umpire giving it, I can't really be too mad because he's called a couple of those for the Spartans as well. 1-1, swinging on this one is Pino. Lifted up to Jace Gable. A great jumping effort, but able to get just over his glove. One comes around and scores.
Two
come around and scores. A
That's
2-out single from Pino scores 2.
A 2-out, 2 RBI single from Pino as he sends 2 home. Tillman Madigan and Luke Rabe able to round the base paths and get home. Flynn O'Leary now over at third. 2 outs here for the Spartan team, but a 2-out rally scores 2 more in the bottom half of the 4th inning.
I want to compliment Jace Gable, who we gave the error to before. He got off that ground. It was a fantastic jump from him, but just over his glove was that ball. It trickles out to the outfield. A great piece of hitting there from Pino. 2 out, 2 RBI single.
Yeah, we're going to get another courtesy runner here for Pino, the pitcher, with 2 outs away. That's going to be number 15, Luke Weber, stepping out there now. Runners at the corners. One of them is Flynn O'Leary at third. And now Luke Weber, courtesy running for the pitcher, Ethan Pino, over at first.
Yeah, Plime steps in now. Runners on the corners, 2 outs, 2 in this inning. It's a 7-1 ball game. The Cougars have to limit the damage here, especially if they want a chance at this one.
Not only that, but Riley Coleman's up to 84 pitches,
Yep.
so this could be his last time out. He wants to make it quick and make sure he doesn't allow any more to score, as he's got to run over there at third he's got to pay attention to.
That one inside. Ball number 1 here to Plime.
Yeah, Jace Gable really can't blame himself for that ball. I mean,
No,
he got up there.
I was very impressed on how high he got jumping to that ball.
It was impressive just how close he made that play.
No kidding.
That probably should have been an infield single on pretty much everybody, but able to get over.
Good day for the Spartans so far as the softball game. The Lady Spartans are beating Spring 6-0 right now.
Yeah, make sure to tune in if you want to hear Justin and watch that game over there on Jeff's live streams as Plime takes strike number 1.
An inside strike call, but clipped the edge of that zone. It's 2-1 now as Plime steps back in. Runner still on the corners, 2 outs here. Swinging on this one over to Gable at shortstop. He fell on it, but able to get it to second. Not in time.
Are you? Okay.
I'm pretty sure he was out, if I'm going to be honest.
That's an out.
Yeah, and we're going to get the Campbellsport head coach.
I don't think I blame him. I'm guessing he's probably going to get the...
Jace Gable came over to get that ball. He kind of tripped. He tied his shoes up, but nice resiliency from him. He's able to pick up the ball and flick it over to second. We had a bobble, but I think they had him by a step still, even with the bobble.
By enough, of course.
But you see the umpire actually getting down to demonstrate it to the head coach of Campbellsport, and he's livid out there. He is very upset out there. You hear some yelling, and he's still yelling, actually. He was on his way back to the dugout. Unreal, he says. And honestly, I've got to be...
I don't think I blame him.
I don't think so either. There's been a couple of tough calls this game, and it hasn't been easy for the umpires. We've had some close ones, but from our vantage point up here, it sure looked like he was out at second.
No, absolutely. I thought he was out by a mile. I thought the safe call was absolutely egregious, and I thought they'd come together and at least appeal on that. But nonetheless, the Spartans score another run. It's now 8-1. Still 2 outs. Runners on first and second.
Big swing and a miss there from Beckett Weisgerber, who steps back in. Yeah, the umpire, he got down on the knee out there trying to explain to the head coach of Campbellsport of what happened.
I think he was saying it was a trap in between the ground and the ball. Therefore, he can't call it out if he doesn't have the ball in his glove.
I wasn't sure what he was calling, but I kind of enjoyed the little comedy of the umpire actually acting out what happened.
Yeah, very animated.
Weisgerber steps back in now, 0-2 count from him. Follows this one back. He'll stay alive.
So far, 3 pitches, 3 swings from Beckett Weisgerber. Able to make contact with 2 of them, but they both been in foul territory.
First and second for him. Still 2 away in the bottom half of this 4th inning. This one's got out of hand. An 8-1 lead for the Spartans. Another foul ball here from Beckett Weisgerber as he stays alive.
Yeah, 4 swings here on 4 pitches. I mean, Weisgerber's not going down.
I would assume this will be Riley Coleman's last inning of work. He's at 92 pitches, so hopefully he gets Weisgerber out. And another foul ball down that left field line.
Weisgerber is determined to get a hit here.
Or
at least pop one into fair territory and make sure it's in between the white lines.
Coleman's been attacking that zone, so you have to swing if you're Weisgerber. 5 pitches, 5 swings. He's able to foul off a couple now. He'll step back in and swing and a miss. He finally got him. Akeda and that one, but 3 more in. A couple of errors, a couple of weird plays, some controversy definitely in this one. Spartans have an 8-1 lead. We'll be back in the top of the 5th where the Cougars running out of chances to come back in this one. Stick with us on Jeff's live streams.
Guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
The CWC Athletic Booster Club is proud to support this broadcast. The CWC Athletic Booster Club is a not-for-profit organization made up of CWC athlete family members and friends of the school. The club's goals are to support improvements of the CWC athletic facilities and programs, such as the recent investment into the school's new weight room, while also investing in the spiritual and physical growth of its athletes. If you are interested in becoming a member of the Booster Club or making a donation, email Crusader Boosters, wearec@wc.org. Good luck, Crusaders.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner, grab one of the daily specials, or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include...
Welcome back here to Jeff's live stream. We're talking in the break about some of these tough calls that the umpires have had, and it seems like none of them have went the Cougars' way, but Spartans able to take advantage of a couple errors, a couple of those calls. It's 8-1 now as the 9-hole hitter Schludweiler steps in.
He takes strike number 1, does Trenton. Pino still in the bump. He's only at 57 pitches, so if he can get through this one quickly, he'll probably continue his day on the mound.
Swinging on this one, yeah, fouled off. It's just a lot of different things going on this game. You had that big home run that we were excited about, now a couple of calls, and it's such a big conference game that the emotions are running high here in Rosendale.
Yes, tensions are up. Tempers are flaring. That's what you get in flyweight conference action, especially with the 2 top teams. The Spartans undefeated. The Cougars only have 1 loss to Lamira as Trenton Schludweiler takes ball number 2. It's now even, 2-2. Pino gets the call from Hagner, comes home. That's going to be a foul tip into the mitt for strike number 3. That's going to be a strikeout for Schludweiler. Another one for Pino on the day on a caught foul tip.
I believe that's his 7th of the day. It is, and he's been dealing on the mound, only letting 1 in against this good Cougars team. We've obviously saw a lot of emotion out of the head coach of the Cougars, but you think we might even see more if this one's a little closer. Now that it's a 7-run game, you kind of just have to go back and hope your team can get something going on offense. We are back to the top of the lineup, though. The center fielder, Kyler Bowe, stepping in.
1 for 2 on the day. His first time up, he had a double down the left field line. This one goes down to the right field line. It's going to drop in there for a single.
Oh, and we had a bobble out there in right field.
He decides to stay put at first after that bobble. He thought about taking 2. Nonetheless, Bowe is going to sit over there at first base. We only have 1 out. And here comes the shortstop, Jace Gable, hoping to get one on here any way he can to extend this game. It is the top half of the 5th inning here. So the Cougars are running out of outs to make up this deficit.
They need some base runners right here. That's what they're going to get from the leadoff hitter, Kyler Bowe, or the one-hole hitter, Kyler Bowe, I should say. 1 away here, top of 5 as Gable steps in. We had a pickoff attempt there, but he's back in time safely. Oh, a beautiful breaking there from Pino. Started inside of, or kind of on the backside of Gable. They were able to curve around him and hit that zone. I believe it's 1-1 now, right?
No, other than that was the first
1-1?
pitch.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
I thought so too. Scoreboard said 1-1.
This one's fouled back pretty much onto the softball field, it might be.
So now 0-2 here to Gable.
It does land there. It hits the umpire in the softball field.
Does it?
Yeah. Just in the ankle. He's fine. He's tossing it back over.
Sure, Justin had a fun time calling that one.
The umpires this game.
I'll go back and watch that one. This one again fouled off by Gable. Not near the softball diamond this time. Oh, 0-2 here to Gable. Gable steps back in, 2 straight foul balls after the first good pitch. That one a check swing. They're going to say he went. I think Gable knew he went. Oh,
no,
I actually lied. I think he didn't know he went. Not very happy about it either.
Another call that does not go the Cougars' way. As 2 is now retired, he's still over there kind of arguing that. Confused at how he would have went on that pitch. It was a nice check swing. I didn't think he went.
I didn't think he went either.
Nonetheless, he went around, no appeal. It's going to be another out for the Cougars team, and I feel like that's just the story of this game. Is even when things seem to be going right for this Cougars team, they're not.
Nope. Brody Nolan stepping in now, the 3-hole hitter. Like we said, there's just been so many close calls, and I feel like none of them have went the Cougars' way, and I understand why it's a little frustrating, especially for that dugout right now. But honestly, I don't think that many calls leads to an 8-1 game, so they've got to get out of their own heads. They can't blame the umpires for everything. They have to get that offense going.
No, Jack Wren's 3-run bomb had nothing to do with the 2 men in blue.
That one missed outside. Ball number 2 now.
You just got to forget about the past and move 1 pitch at a time. Any way you can get on the bags is a productive way here. If you're the Cougars, pretty much down to, what, 7 outs?
Yeah, 7 outs now with 2 away in the top of this first inning. That one upstairs on Nolan. I believe it's a 3-0, right?
Yeah.
Definitely give him the red light here. You're hoping for a base runner, another base runner, with Bowe still standing over there.
I was just trying to get it anywhere on the plate.
And that one low, a 4-pitch walk issued by Pino. Not many from him today. That might be his first, actually.
Maybe.
I think the way I'm looking at my book, that's Pino's first walk today.
Let me check.
Which is very impressive. We're here on the top of the 5th inning.
Yep, that is his first walk.
First walk issued by Pino.
First time he gave a free base is in the top half of the 5th inning with 2 outs away.
That one finds the strike zone, though.
Through 5 2/3, he finally walks and gives a free base. 4 2/3, thank you.
Braden Booty steps in now with runners on first and second. 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. Big swing and a miss, and in an 0-2 hole now, he's got to do some work to extend this one.
Yeah, because, I mean, if we are looking at here logistically, the Spartans could score 3, and this could be the last time the Cougars get a chance at the plate.
Which, if you came into this game thinking that they'd get run ruled in 5, you'd probably think I was crazy if I said that to you.
I probably still think that.
Yep. Again, these are the top 2 teams in this flyaway conference.
Both deserving.
Yep.
6 wins for the Cougars, and they've all been pretty dominant victories. Even after they lost to Lamira, they came back the next night, or 2 nights later, and beat them 10-2, I believe. So when they are winning, as this one is a strike 3 called
Such a
again.
delayed call.
Wow.
That one came in there, and everybody thought it was a ball. The umpire might have thought it was a ball, but it took him a second. He rung him up. The 8th strikeout of the day for Ethan Pino. He continues to deal, only letting in 1 through 5. We're going to step aside and hear from some of our sponsors. You're listening to Mackay and Dominic Ackerman on Jeff's live streams. Stick with us.
Is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
The outdoor golf season is just around the corner. Now is the time to go to the Rock and use the indoor simulator to be prepared. Call to set up a tee time for an hour. Hang out at the bridges at the Rock before or after the simulator. Join us for a relaxing atmosphere in a beautiful setting. Go online today and make a reservation for the simulator or call. Better yet, swing out to the bridges for a bite and a beverage. The Rock Golf Club, 700 County Park Road, Waupun, or call 920-324-2621.
For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area. Stop in and check out our mattress selections. We have all kinds from traditional spring to memory foam. It is our mission to help you get a great night of sleep night after night. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you should trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Verhaeg's Furniture, Marf. 50 years strong, quality you trust, and prices you'll love. Verhaeg Furniture.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. Did you know we do all kinds of metalwork? We offer a variety of decor available for purchase from other businesses. Designs range from holiday decor to sports to hobbies. Finished items can be wall hangings, outdoor garden decor, coffee.
Sorry to cut that one short. We had quite a few defensive changes here for this Cougars team. Dominic, why don't you try to run us through some of those?
Yeah, a bit of a change up here. Carter Gellings is going to step into the day on the left field. I believe he came in for, who was out there before? 42.
I erased it.
It was
Trenton Schludweiler. Oh, no,
nope.
He's over there. It was Hunter Cochran.
Hunter Cochran is now out of the game. And then pretty much we're just kind of shifting around. Zach Zimdahl is going to come into pitch, which moves Riley Coleman over to short. That pushes Jace Gable to second, and Cullen Reese over there at third now.
Cullen Rice,
sorry.
Yes,
Cullen
okay.
Rice, my bad.
That's all right. That's how we were told to. We got the pronunciations before the game. We always try to do that, so we're not butchering it. Because if you listen to Dominic and I's first couple calls, we didn't do that, and it was a time. Let's just say that.
Let's just say I still feel I should apologize to the Wayland Academy Big Red for their names that I absolutely destroyed.
Yeah, that was definitely a fun one. We'll just leave it at that. In now here, the 9-hole hitter Nick Blank follows this one off, and I believe it's 1-1 now. Actually, yep. Sorry. 1 strike, 1 ball to Blank. He collects himself, steps back in. An 8-1 lead for the Spartans here in the home half of the 5th inning. 3 more runs they put up here, and it's over. So we'll see if they can do that one. That one, a high drive ball to left field. It kept going out there, but hooking foul. It was really up in the zone. Actually, fantastic work from Nick Blank to put a bat on that one just a little too early. And we'll see the 1-2 pitch now from Zimdahl. Little excuse me swing there, picked up from the shortstop. Coleman, throw over to first in time. A nice 6-3 put out over there to get the first out of this inning.
Yeah, Coleman able to get his first looks over there at shortstop. He's quickly grabs that ball, throws over to his first baseman, still Braden Booty, and gets the first out of this inning for the Cougar team, who's trying to find any way possible to shorten up these innings and find a way to get some runs on the board.
I was a little worried about that one, if I'm going to be honest. It took
a
a while to call it.
Whoa! Whoa!
That one came in behind the leadoff man, Cam Smith.
Smith steps back. He didn't have to be in.
Right behind him.
Kind of brushed onto the plate because it was behind him that time.
He'll step back in here. That one missed outside now, so
Zimdahl in this early stage
completely different too.
Just trying to find the zone.
He didn't have a problem with it that first at bat.
Cam Smith, first lefty, as Smith pokes one into left field. That one's high and far. It's going to be right out of the glove, dropped by Carter Gellings, who's newly over there into the game at left field. He drops a ball. That's going to be an error that sends Cam Smith to second base. In and out of the gloves is Carter Gellings. He's now dejected, a little lost out there as he comes into the game. His first look at it, he drops his out of his glove.
Gellings had a good first step at it, and he was able to range over pretty nicely. He was right in front of him, actually, just kind of popped out the top part of his glove, rolled behind him. Smith being so fast, he's able to make it to 2. And another error allowed by this defense of the Campbellsport Cougars.
That's 5 today. Ooh. 5 errors on the Campbellsport Cougars. That's probably a big reason why this game is at 8-1.
It's going to be hard to win a big conference game like this when your defense isn't playing perfectly.
Yeah.
That one fouled off here by Jack Renz. Flashback to that second inning where 2 runners on. Jack Renz able to piece one up, put it over that left center field wall for a 3-run bomb.
It was a beautiful hit. Glad we were on the call this time.
Yeah, well, we were last time, too, but we didn't think we were. That was last time we were in Laconia.
Last week, Tuesday, I believe.
Week from today, huh?
Was it already that long ago?
It must have been. 2 straight Tuesdays with bombs for Jack Renz?
Maybe it was 2 weeks ago.
No, I think it was last week.
Who knows?
I believe it was the day of the Wild game.
Go Wild.
Go Wild. Brewer game. Oh, yeah, that was when they were playing the Giants, I think.
Was that last week?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, wow.
Still on their road trip. This one skied out to center field. Bo ranges in on it. Oh, I'm sorry. That's the shortstop backing it up over there. Riley Coleman.
Very shallow. Just barely got out of the infield dirt. Riley Coleman over to
the gap between windows here is hard for me to see. I don't know why they wouldn't just make it one big window. It'd be a lot easier for us.
Maybe it was harder.
Could have been. Nonetheless, a P6 for the second out of this inning. That should have been the third, but the error still leaves Smith at second as Hagner steps in and takes a first pitch strike. That one again behind Hagner. Second pitch he's thrown this inning behind the batter. That one was a little bit of a breaking ball, so I could see how it could get away from him, but the one to Smith earlier was a fastball right behind him. This one swung on way up there into foul territory. Third baseman Colin Rice ranging over into the fence. He tries to jump for it, but
lands right behind him.
Just over that fence over there.
It stayed in.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, it was just right behind his glove. Just probably couldn't track it in the sun, trying to move over, trying to also watch the fence so he's not running into that at full speed.
I told you, I got a hard vantage point up here. I can't see.
Just lost the ball. You can't see as it is.
Colin Rice staying alive, hits this one to the shortstop. Coleman gets it off the bounce. Throw over to first in time for the third out of this inning. A nice first appearance here from Zach Zimdahl as the Spartans leave one stranded. We'll be back in the top half of this sixth inning where Cougars are running out of time. Stick with us to see if they can make the comeback.
And so much more. If you're looking for address plaques, property signage, or awards plaques, King can make them. These are highly customized and durable products with your own street number, name, or event. A variety of fonts are available, and we can add our automotive-grade paint in a custom color, suitable for indoor or outdoor uses. Pricing varies. Call Joe Barnes at King Manufacturing. From design to completion.
Spring is here, and it's time for a tune-up at PT Tire and Service. Get your vehicle ready for those sunny drives with a thorough checkup. From oil changes and tire rotations to brake inspections and fluid top-offs, they've got you covered. Don't forget to check your wipers and battery, too. Swing by PT Tire and Service in Brandon for a spring refresh, ensuring your ride is safe and smooth all season long. Or call 920-346-TIRE to schedule an appointment. Your car will thank you.
Born from a single retail project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. Retail is changing.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live streams. Dominic, why don't you call this one in while I figure this out?
Yeah, we got top half of the sixth inning. Riley Coleman stepping up. The former pitcher who's allowed these 8 runs. He's now over at shortstop. We'll see if he can get the bat moving here to keep this Cougar team alive as he takes ball 1 from Pino, who's still on the bump. That was only his pitch number 76, so he's got a little bit of room to work with if he can get some batters retired quickly. Comes back home for pitch number 2. It's another ball outside. So Coleman quickly has himself a hitter-friendly count, 2-0. As the Cougars looking for any way they can get on base here. 7-run deficit in the top half of the 6th. Nice breaking ball from Pino. Comes home. It's going to clip the inside part of the strike zone. Strike number 1 from Pino is a beauty. Coleman steps back in. Pitch comes home. Another strike. This one right down the center of the plate. Coleman probably mad he didn't take a hack at that one. Probably weren't going to get a better pitch than that to swing at. 2-2 now. He's got a waste pitch if he wants it. Another breaking ball, high part of the zone. Coleman fouls it off. It's going to ride way into foul territory. No chance as Flynn O'Leary and Drake Nitz over there trying to catch up to it. Ball is being returned to the catcher, Colton Hagner. Hands it over to Blue. Pino already has a new one in his glove, so he'll just use that for now. Pitch comes home. That's going to be a ball just away. He's called those, rung up some batters here today, especially on the Cougars side for strike 3 on that pitch. This one he lets be a ball, and it's going to be a full count here to Coleman. Pino comes home. It's going to be sent out there, center field. Jack Renz underneath it makes the play for the first out. Good job by Riley Coleman and Ethan Pino to get a full count there. A little nice work on the pitching mound, nice work at the batter's box to get a full count here. But Jack Renz able to get under it for a line drive L8 to start the top half of the 6th inning. Now in is Cullen Rice. Pitch comes home from Pino. Ball just high. Cullen Rice so far today is 0 for 2. Strikeout his first time up and a line drive out last time. Hoping he can do something a bit better here as another swing and a miss. 1-1 now the count. Cougars down to pretty much 5 outs remaining.
Thanks for calling that for me, Dominic. I was just trying to figure that one out. This one popped out into right field. The right fielder having a long run for it, and it's going to get down. A good one-out single there from Cullen Rice.
Yeah, Zach Zimdahl up now to help out his own cause on the mound. They got a 7-run deficit, so they got to do something here. Tying run is at the deep part of the dugout. Got to get some men on base and score some runs. Ball inside from Pino. Pino now up at 86. We talked about him trying to be efficient here in this inning if he wants to continue his day on the mound and close this one out. 86 pitches, it's getting less and less likely that he'll be able to come out there for top half of the 7th, as long as the Spartans leave this score where it is.
That one missed upstairs to Zimdahl. It's 1-1 now. He's obviously pitching now for this Cougars team in relief of Coleman. That one gets by on the pickoff attempt. Running to second is Cullen Rice. He's going to get there and round second hard, actually. Pickoff attempt there from Pino went all the way to that fence, and it's, we talk about actually the backstop isn't that far here, but from the foul line to the fence is quite a long trek. It's 3-1 now.
E1 or E3?
Oh, I'm sorry. Is that what you were trying to do?
Yeah.
It's not 3-1. No, I was a little confused. I'm like, that doesn't make sense.
No.
1-1 now. I don't know.
Was it on the throw or?
I don't know.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, well that's helpful.
That was on the throw? Thank you. Yeah, but like it was his fault or it was... Okay, thank you. Yeah, so E1. We'll give it an E1, and Rice able to advance to second base on that.
Ooh, that one came inside. Zimdahl decides not to wear it and just take ball number 3.
They need base runners right here. 1 away, 1 on here, top of 6. Only a couple more outs for this Cougars team. That one in the dirt, a 5-pitch walk. Zimdahl able to reach. Only the second walk allowed today for Pino. He has 9 strikeouts. And they're on first and second now for, it was Gage. Can't beat him anymore. It's number 32 now. Who do you have as 32, Dom?
That's the man out in left field.
That's, I have his name right here. Carter Gellings. It's It's okay. It's Carter Gelling stepping in now for this Cougars team. A little bit of a mound visit out there from Pino. It might be the last batter he faces today. He's at 90 pitches, so he's getting up to that limit of where he can throw to. It would have been nice having it be an 8-1 game that they kind of could have saved him, but his pitch count has been up this high. Why not just let him finish it out at this point?
Yeah, I'm sure Pino doesn't want to be pulled at this point anyway. He wants to finish out his own business.
Don't think he would mind that. I don't think he'll be able to finish out completely, though, unless he has a couple of quick outs here.
But probably wants to get out of his own jam here. He's got runners on first and second.
So Carter Gelling steps in now, 2 on, only 1 away, top of 6. 8-run ball game for the Spartans, but Cougars threatening a little bit here.
Yeah.
Gelling steps in. This is the first pitch he'll see all day. And it's a strike on the outside edge. We've seen that quite a few times today. Obviously, Gellings hasn't, it being his first at-bat, but we're pretty accustomed to it.
I wonder if Pino is looking for a double play ball.
Be a nice way to get out of this one. That one upstairs, though. It's 1-1 now.
Nice way to get out of this one and make sure he's not responsible for any of the runners that are on. Only allowed 1 run today through his appearance. However, these 2 would be his responsibility.
That one off the plate gets by Hagner, but able to corral it in time. The runners stay where they're at.
Tore off the mask quickly there and spun around to make sure he could find the ball before the runners started to move. They stay put. First and second, I should say. Carter Gellings, 2-1. Pino about to throw pitch number 94. Getting to his limit here.
So might be the last batter he faces. We'll see if Gellings can draw out this at-bat. The 2-1 misses off the plate. Another good pick there from Hagner, and he's telling Pino just to calm down a little bit.
Nice and slow. Just find the strike zone at this point. You don't want to let a run score on a passed ball in an 8-1 game. You don't want anything that the Cougars could possibly get some momentum on.
It's a game of momentum. 3-1, nice breaking ball falls in there. It's full now. .95 pitches here for Pino. Gelling steps back in. 1 away, 2 on. The full count pitch swings on this one, and it's skied up in the shallow infield. Pino comes off the bump trying to track it, and Weisgerber actually calls it off, makes the catch. A good play from him.
I thought Pino called Beckett off, and then as Pino couldn't find the ball, Beckett decided, hey, I'll take it, don't worry. Goes right into his glove for the second out of this inning. Pino's going to stay out there hoping to retire it. This will probably be his last batter.
I would assume. You can start a batter, at or before 99 pitches, and he's at 96 right now. So Trenton Schludweiler will see him one more time. Still runners on first and second, but 2 away now. That one missed outside and in the dirt for ball 1.
Quick chat with Pino. Does Hagner. Just says, hey, you put one in the middle of the zone, and they're swinging on them, so maybe we can get an out defensively. Don't throw any more into the dirt. Make sure we got runners staying put at first and second. If I was Hagner, that's maybe what I said.
Make sure you guys stick around after this one, as if the Spartans win, which they're on their way right now, we will be getting that post-game interview with head coach Greg Smith, along with, I would assume, Jack Renz with the bomb and Ethan Pino with his fantastic day on the bump, but don't want to jinx anything. Jeff doesn't believe in that anyway, so I guess we'll steer clear of that.
Well, Jeff's not here, is he?
No.
I sure do believe.
No, he's not. 1-1 now here to Schludweiler. Swinging on this one, lifted out to left field. The left fielder, Nick Blank, having to run for it. It's up there off the wall. A fantastic piece of hitting. One around for the Cougars. The other one holding at third. A nice throw from Blank to keep him there, but a stand-up RBI double for the 9-hole hitter, Trenton Schludweiler.
All I got to say is you better hope this jinx isn't real, because this pitch after you say that, he sends one out, and I thought it was out of here.
It looked very good, especially after talking about Jack Renz's homer. That was pretty much the same exact spot, just hit off the top of that fence, though, and that'll be the day here for Ethan Pino. 5 2/3 innings of work, 2 runs let in. Technically, those 2 runners out there are his responsibility, but 9 Ks for him and a fantastic day for the kid, Dom.
Yeah, we're going to take a few ad breaks here just to make sure we got everything square as we get a pitching change. We'll be right back with you on Jeff's live stream. Stick with us.
And it's changing fast. No matter where you are, what you do, or how you sell products to your customers, we're with you every step of the way to lay the groundwork for whatever lies ahead. Building trust through results. And our commitment to provide a customer-driven experience without question. With 4 generations at the foundation of WDS, we've built a reliable client base and a passionate team to bring big-time experience, commitment, and satisfaction to your next project. Because we are built to build better.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Sam's Well Drilling focuses on providing clean, safe water for everyone. Their expert well water testing checks for bacteria and nitrates, ensuring peace of mind. As part of Sam's commitment to providing safe water, an in-house water testing lab is integral to Sam's service offering. The Water Sampling Lab is a separate division SWD Labs and prides itself on friendly service and a quick turnaround. Whether for drinking, irrigation, or livestock, Sam's has it covered. Trust Sam's for all your water needs. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
Welcome back here to Rosendale, Wisconsin. 8-2 ball game as Cam Smith taking the bump now for the Spartans. Logan Ply moving to short. Isaac Salis in the game playing third. I believe that's the only changes we had here.
Sales. We just went over this.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Justin told us wrong. We're blaming it on Justin.
Yeah.
First time we started doing Laconia, Justin told us it was Isaac Salis, but we're being informed that it's Sales, which I thought it was originally anyway because I know how to read. But
because I know how to read.
Anyway, Cam Smith on the bump now for who I believe is the leadoff man, Kyler Bowe.
Oh, shoot, I think we got a courtesy runner for Zach Zimdahl.
Oh, no.
I can't see the number over there at third.
Well, they're on second and third, 2 outs here for Bowe. Top of this 6th inning. Cam Smith's first appearance today. That one over the top and strike 1.
Oh, it's number 1, Colton Ruplinger.
Okay.
Courtesy running.
Thank you.
No problem. I knew I'd find it.
You're so good at that, Dom.
That's what I'm here for.
Okay. 0-1 now here to Bowe. Nice breaking ball from Smith. Quickly in an 0-2 hole. No balls, 2 strikes.
I got to be here for the stats, otherwise I probably won't be paid for my announcing job. But stats I can do.
That's definitely not what you're paid for.
Exactly.
0-2 here to Bowe. That one upstairs. A risky take.
With Smith coming in to pitch, Ply moved over to shortstop. And with Pino coming out of the game, Isaac Sales now at third.
Another breaking ball just missed inside. 2 risky takes there from Bowe, but it's even at 2-2 now.
I'm just realizing when we came back, you probably already said
I did. I already said all of it. I was actually just going to let you go. I didn't want to say anything.
I was concerned about the courtesy runner that I heard Sales and then I didn't connect the two.
That one upstairs, it's brought full now. Some more good news for you Spartans fan. It's 7-1. The Lady Spartans are winning that one in the 7th inning.
7th inning now?
7th inning now, yeah. I would assume top.
So they just got to close it out here.
I would assume. A 3-2 pitch missed outside. A walk there issued by Cam Smith for the first batter he sees, and they're juiced now for the 2-hole hitter. It was Jace Gable, and it's going to continue to be Jace Gable.
Yep.
Duh, because he was just moved, not taken out of the game, Makai.
Correct.
Yep, I knew. See, that's why you're here for like substitutions and stats, and I just say the things I'm thinking.
Okay.
Okay.
Bases loaded here for Cam Smith. Only the 2 on second and third are not his responsibility. The one on first now is his, as Jace Gable takes strike number 1. And he had Kyler Bowe in an 0-2 count, just 4 straight balls to.
Yep.
Great piece of hitting there from Bowe, just to stay patient and wait for his pitch. Obviously never came as he takes his free base.
That one looked outside, catches that edge though for strike number 2, and a little bit of deja vu. We're in an 0-2 count here to Jace Gable.
Hopefully Smith can end this one the way he wanted to end the last one before doing any damage. Foul ball. Still 0-2 to Jace. They did score a run off of that double that hit the fence, so it's now an 8-2 ball game, still a 6-run deficit. any runs you can get back at this point is progress and a little bit of momentum.
This one swung on by Gable, picked up by the third baseman, Isaac Sales. He'll take it to the base himself. An unassisted put out from Isaac Sales leaves the bases loaded. The Cougars had a chance, but not able to bring them back around. They're down to their final 3 outs, but we'll see the Spartans bat one more time before we get there. Stick with us here on Jeff's live streams. We'll be back after these ads.
50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted best of the best mattress store and runner-up for best furniture store in the Fond du Lac area. Whether you're looking to update your living room, find the perfect mattresses, or treat yourself in one of our relaxing massage chairs, we've got it all to take care of you. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Don't forget to like us and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices you'll love.
Terry Holes and Ada Shun-Jones Realty is a proud sponsor of high school athletics. With over 20 years of full-time experience in the real estate industry, Terry has had the privilege of helping clients buy and sell homes and properties totaling hundreds of millions of dollars. His deep knowledge of the market, attention to detail, and commitment to clients has driven his success and made each transaction a positive experience. Terry was born and raised in Oakfield. He and his family have deep ties to the community. Terry knows this area when it comes to real estate. Contact Terry at 920-238-5558 for all your realty needs in the greater Oakfield area. Or check him out on Facebook at Terry Holes Realtor.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live stream. Stepping in for the Spartans now is number 12, Luke Rave, the cleanup man. 8-2 lead these Spartans have in the home half of the 6th inning. Still on the mound is Zach Zimdahl for the Cougars. Again, I want to thank you guys for joining us here at Jeff's live stream. I'm a little disappointed in you guys at home, though, because nothing in that comment section this entire game. Nothing. I've got nothing so far. So make sure to leave something down there. Root for your players. If you're a Spartans fan, you know, get them going. If you're a Cougars fan especially, leave some words of encouragement down there. That one fouled off by Rabe. It's 0-1 now to the kid. Zimdahl out of the stretch here. The leg kick. He comes home. This one swung on and through the shortstop and third baseman. It's a leadoff single for Luke Rabe. Nice piece of hitting there. He waited for his pitch, found it, able to drive it out to the outfield. And Fur-Elise playing, which means I know it's Flynn O'Leary's at bat. That it is. Here he comes up to the plate. Luke Rabe at first, nobody out. Bottom of the 6th inning here. Dominic's joining me back. First pitch that O'Leary sees is a ball outside. The 1-0 here to Flynn O'Leary. Trying to lay down the bunt. A little suicide squeeze there, but it rolls foul.
Like the aggressiveness still from the Spartans team, even up 8-2 in the bottom half of the 6th. Like to see a suicide squeeze, a little something different. Defense probably wasn't worried or prepared for that, I should say.
This one swung on by O'Leary, another foul ball. It's 1-2 now. One and two here to O'Leary. Swings on this one. A high sky ball into the shallow outfield. The shortstop, Riley Coleman, backing up, making the play out there. A nice P6 for him.
Yeah, that's not an easy play, especially now that we're getting closer to sunset. That sun is in a great little angle where it makes the ball hard to track in the air. But Coleman never once looked like he didn't have that ball, able to get underneath it quickly and make sure he secures it for the first out here in the bottom half of the 6th.
Who is this?
Ethan Pino.
Nope.
Isaac Sales.
Isaac Sales.
I know.
Like, that's a new walk-up song
that
I don't have on my roster.
I lied to you people.
Thank you. Isaac Sales stepping in now. His first at-bat of the day. Takes a first pitch strike. He still has Rabe at first. That one inside gets by the catcher. Rabe taking off and taking his free 90 feet, no problem. It got by Brody Nolan behind the dish.
Yeah, he was looking for any excuse he can make his way to scoring position at second base, and The Cougars give him one as one gets behind Brody Nolan into the backstop. Pitch comes home.
Big
Isaac Sales.
swing and a miss from Isaac Sales. He kind of stopped himself halfway through that swing, but he was way past home plate by that point.
Refresh me, Kai. Anybody put anything in that comment section after we asked?
No,
So
nothing.
politely?
Nothing in that comment section.
We'd love to hear from you.
I was just talking about that when you were away, actually.
Oh.
I talked about him, how nobody said anything yet. I thought we've been doing an okay job up here today.
Probably not.
No, yeah, probably.
But let us hear it.
2-2 to Isaac Sales now. Rabe stands at second, swings at this one, and fouls it away. Yeah, if we're doing a bad job, just tell us. I mean,
Yeah, I'll take some constructive criticism.
oh, Brianna's giving us constructive criticism.
Yeah, but it's not kind.
Yeah,
constructive
no, that was
She
just
didn't give me anything to
that was
critique.
just
She
rude.
just said
Yeah.
you're awful.
Ugh.
Just rude.
That's why we distract her. We tune her out. As another foul ball here from Sales is staying alive.
I didn't even know she was still up here.
Yeah, put the blinders on. We focus on the game when she's sitting up here because it's always negativity coming from her end.
She just exuberates it.
2-2 right
Ooh.
down the middle. Isaac Sales strikes out looking for the second one of this inning.
Yeah, he knew that one was going to be a strike call by just the way he leaned back after that pitch was in the glove already. Knew he was going to be rung up on that one. We got 2 outs now for this Cougars team. Zimdahl doing a good job here in relief, keeping this lead or the deficit where it was, and actually able to score a run in the bottom half or the top half of the 6th inning. So Zimdahl through about 1 2/3 is now allowed no runs.
Stepping in now is Logan Plime. He takes a ball off the plate for number 1. That one again missed low and in the dirt. Ball number 2 now. Yeah, Zach Zimdahl he's done fairly well coming in relief of Coleman. Obviously not allowing any, and that one was an outside strike call. That's for sure. Dominic, you got any update over there on the girls' game? Did they win yet?
It looks like it.
Still playing?
Yep,
Oh, that might
they're
have
doing
just
the
been it, I
handshakes.
believe. So, the Lady Spartans winning over there 7-2 over the St. Mary Springs, who come into town. They beat them yesterday or the day before, or sometime. Lost to them. When was that? Yesterday? A while ago. Sorry, I just don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, they lost to Springs earlier in the year. They take one here. This one fouled off by Plime, who's still batting. It's full.
Take one quite dominantly, a 7-2
Yeah.
victory for the Lady Spartans. The men's Spartans hoping to do the same here.
Yeah.
They're up 8-2.
Wow, a little
pretty similar.
Reminiscent.
That's going to be a ball outside as Plime takes his free base 90 feet. We now have runners at first and second for number 11, Beckett Weisgerber.
What happened there? I'm sorry.
It was a walk.
Okay, thank you. They're on first and second now for Beckett Weisgerber, who steps in and takes a first pitch ball. Weisgerber here. Looks like he's 1 for 2 on the day, or 1 for 3 on the day. Well,
he's going to put one into center field.
There's another one, 2 for 4 on the day. Rabe comes around and scores all the way from second.
Ooh.
2 out. Why'd you say ooh like that?
I think the Cougars probably made the wrong decision there. Booty
No.
held that one up, and if he kind of would have let that trickle to home, they might have had a play at the plate. But instead, Rabe comes around to score the plate.
You okay? Right
Lost
now?
it.
Yeah. Anyway, Rabe comes around to score an RBI single there from Beckett Weisgerber. Keeps him on first and second for Nick Blank now. Takes that one off the plate for ball number 1.
Yeah, I lost my wordings halfway through that sentence there.
That's all right. We're managing with it. A 9-2 ball game here in Rosendale. Got an influx of viewers there. I'm sure a couple of you guys got shifted over from that Ladies Spartans game over there. Nice win from them, 7-2. We welcome you in here as the men's Spartans are up 9-2 over the Cougars.
Yeah, just put that 9th run home by way of Beckett Weisgerber's bat as this one's into foul territory. Ranging over is Braden Booty. Makes the catch for the 3rd out of the inning. The Cougars able to escape that one, only allowing 1, but they got some work to do. 3 outs left and a 7-run deficit. Cougars will come back here in the top half of the 7th. Spartans looking to close it out. We're going to take some ads real quick. We'll be right back here in Rosendale for Laconia Baseball right after this.
Something special in your child's education? The choices you make for your child today will impact their future forever. At CWC, we provide a Christ-centered education that shapes students academically, spiritually, and personally. From our exceptional elementary and middle schools to the academic rigor of life-enriching programs of our high school, CWC offers a place for students to grow and thrive. Our approach integrates faith into every subject, helping your child see the world through God's eyes. To learn more or schedule a visit, go to wearecwc.org.
Welcome to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Hello, this is Jeff Sauer with Jeff's Livestream. We hope you're enjoying our broadcast. Our purpose, first and foremost, is to bring glory to God. Second is to draw attention to...
Welcome back here to Rosendale, Wisconsin. Cougars coming back into the top of the 7th inning, down to their last 3 outs. Stepping in now is number 4, the catcher, Brody Nolan.
Yeah, Brody Nolan so far on the day, he's 1 for 2. Single and a walk, however, so he's been able to reach twice. That's going to be a strike for his first pitch here in the top half of the 7th. Cougars down to 3 final outs, and they got a 7-run hole they got to try to work their way out of. 3 outs to do it. First step would be Nolan getting on base as he takes ball number 1. 1-1 now the count.
Brewers game is tied 1-1 now. As Isaac Collins had a home run, now Andrew Benatendi has a home run.
You say that, and it's just like that. Luis Roberts homers to center field. It's 2-1.
It's a back-to-back homers?
Yep.
Wow. Against the White Sox. Fantastic.
Well, at least not the Rockies.
Well, no. Yeah, they're both pretty bad.
Rockies are technically on pace
I know,
to
I
do
saw.
worse
They're
than
like
the White Sox
they're
last
on pace
season.
to win like 24 games.
That's insane.
Outside strike call there to Nolan brings it to 1-2. Now Cam Smith stays on the bump for the Spartans, and that one missed up and away for ball number 2. It's even now.
Smith looking to close out this game for Ethan Pino.
He's got 3 outs more to get.
Yeah, he did a good job. Pino got 5 2/3. Cam Smith came into relief to get the final out of that last inning, and now gets one here on a drop third strike. Strikeout swing in there for Brody Nolan, and the Cougars have 2 outs remaining. Here comes Braden Booty, the first baseman, made a good play to end that last inning on the foul ball pop fly over there behind first. Booty steps in. Smith comes home. Ball outside. Braden steps back in. Smith's got nobody to worry about on the base path here as he throws from the windup. Ball outside. Brings the count to 2-0 to Booty. That's going to be a strike there for Cam Smith. Good breaking ball. Clips the top part of the zone. Sits right in there for strike number 1. 2-1 now the count. Spartans looking to help out Smith here. Two outs is all they need to close this one out. It'd be a big conference win to remain undefeated on the season in conference play. Booty sends one over to the second baseman. Drake Nitz makes the play over to his first baseman, Beckett Weiss-Gerber. And that's going to be the second out by way of the ground out, 4-3 put out, to get this Spartans team down to 1 more out remaining. It's going to bring up the former pitcher who's allowed a lot of these runs, Riley Coleman.
Yep, Riley Coleman's time to hopefully keep this Cougars team in the game down to their last out here in the top of the 7th inning. Cam Smith's done a very nice job coming in relief, throwing another strike there. A lot of leadoff strikes or a lot of first pitch strikes for him, and that's really important. We've seen that through so many of these games this season. As if you're a pitcher and you get out early in that count, it's very easy to put him down. And this one swung on, fouled down that third base line. That was almost it. A little too far for Isaac Sales.
Now just like that, it's 0-2. Cougars down to their final strike. As long as Coleman's not able to extend this game. Cam Smith checks the sign from his catcher, Hagner. Comes home with it. That's going to be a ball outside. We'll pitch on again.
9-2 ball game. Down to their last down is this Cougars team. It's a 1-2 count. Riley Coleman steps back in. Make sure to stick with us after this one, as we're going to have post-game analysis along with some interviews with head coach Greg Smith and some players. I believe we'll be pulling Ethan Pino and Jack Renz. Pino had a fantastic day on the bump, and Jack Renz that big 3-run bomb back in the second. So if you want to hear us interview them along with our final thoughts, make sure to stick around after this one. 2-2 count now to Riley Coleman, who steps back in. That one swung on, picked up by the shortstop. Logan Plime, throw over to first. Off the bag, and almost a nice tag, but actually Weisgerber didn't even have the ball. The throw pulled him off the base, giving an E6 on Logan Plime over there, and that gives a base runner for this Cougars team.
Yeah, that's exactly what the Cougars team needs. Any way they can get on base. They don't care if it's an error at this point. As long as you can get base runners, you're still in this game. Cullen Rice steps in to try to extend this game once again for the Cougars. He's now got a run around first. 2 outs, though, so he's only got the 1 out to work with. I guess work with it, I guess he can't really do.
Yeah.
Ball inside.
First one Rice sees is inside. He has Coleman over at first, but only 1 out here left for this Cougars team. Be interesting to see what happens.
Our spectator count
Another
got
one
a little
inside.
bit bigger.
Quick throw down to first, Agner, but rolls out to the right field. Coleman could have definitely taken off there. There was plenty of time, but decided to stay at first. But we'll see a 2-0 pitch now to Cullen Rice. Steps back in. Cam Smith still on the bump, trying to fire and close this one out. 2-0 pitch inside. 3 straight balls inside. It brings it to a 3-0 now.
Our spectator amount has gotten a lot bigger now with the conclusion of the softball game. A lot of Laconia fans out here to watch the conclusion of this one as another base runner for this Cougar team hops on. We now have runners at first and second, and here comes the current pitcher, Zach Zimdahl.
And looks like Coach Greg Smith going to come out there and talk to Cam Smith along with the rest of the infield. I don't think it'll be his time yet.
Unless we see Plime. Took off his glove.
Yeah, looks like it's going to be, actually.
Nope.
The way he approached it looked like we were going to, but I think maybe he's just talking to the infield about strategy here. Nope, we're definitely getting a little. I think Plime's going to come from shortstop, and he'll close this one out. Cam Smith will go to shortstop then, is what it's looking like.
I don't know.
Who's number 8?
Yeah,
That's Plime, right? Yeah, so Logan Plime will come in to close this one out, hopefully for the Spartans team. We're going to step aside, run some ads as he does his warm-up. Stick with us to see how this one ends. We'll be back on Jeff's live streams.
Athletes promote the great things they and their schools are doing and promote the businesses and the people running them within our communities. Our mission is to create memories for student athletes, families, teams, and communities, as well as allowing for viewers to see their athletes or teams perform regardless of where the viewer is located. If you'd like to join us as a sponsor to help us fulfill our purpose and mission, feel free to give me a call at 920-345-2066 or email me at livestreamjeff@gmail.com. I'd love to talk.
Angling only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner, grab one of the daily specials, or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special.
Welcome back here to Rosendale, Wisconsin, where Laconia's got a 9-2 lead over the visiting Cougars, and they're down to their final out. They do have 2 runners on, but stepping in for them now is the pitcher, Zach Zimdahl. Excuse me. I was like...
Zimdahl takes ball 1.
Getting a burp on that one or something. I don't know what that was.
Logan Plime looking to get 1 out in relief. Any way he can close this out would be a great way for the Spartans to finish up this conference matchup. Well, they pretty much dominated the entire game. I know it's kind of been a slow last couple of innings. It's kind of just been chipping away. Both sides got a run in these last couple. But really, the Spartans came out to a big lead, 5 runs through 2 innings, and that was enough to really kind of set the Cougars back, and they were never kind of back into this game after that, as he takes strike number 1, sorry, 2-1's the count.
Oh, I thought it was 2-2.
Oh, maybe it is.
I thought so. Now we're going to mess it up. 2-2, I think.
No, it's only 2-1. He's only thrown 3 pitches.
All right, that one inside. It's a hitter's count now. 3 and oh yes, you're right. Yes, you're right.
You'll say.
Okay.
3-1. Umpire shows me just to confirm.
Fantastic. I'm happy for you.
Me too.
3-1 here to Zimdahl. Runners at first and second. That one.
Be a strike.
That one looked up and away, but it must have clipped that corner, I guess. Right, Dom?
Right.
It's full now to Zimdahl. This could be it. Logan Plime on the bump, trying to close this one out for the Spartans. Out of the stretch, he comes set. Fires home that one in the dirt, and you can't really challenge that one. They're juiced now.
They are juiced. Carter Gelling is going to come up for his second plate appearance at bat of the day. He flew out his first time up, so if he can get a hit here, or even just get on any way, the Cougars then have the momentum back on their side. I know it's a 7-run deficit, but never say never.
Any way to extend this ball game right now. See what Gellings can do. The first pitch he sees from Plime is that outside edge that he's been calling all night.
Yeah, that's a nice strike there from Plime. You know he's been calling that. He's been watching it from the field all game. So with now that he's on the bump, able to throw that pitch right where he needs to and get the call for strike number 1.
Big swing and a miss from Carter Gellings, who's quickly down 0-2.
Just like that, the Cougars are once again down to their final strike. I feel like we've said that quite a bit, but the Cougars have done a good job extending this, if only it came earlier in the game.
Oh, the umpire's standing right in my way. We'll change back to this one to end this one out. The 0-2 pitch from Plime, that one outside. Almost get by Hagner, but
what a pick by Hagner.
Fantastic pick from Hagner.
That gets by him. That probably scores another for this Cougars team.
At least.
But nice pick out there, backhanded grab to make sure that ball did not squeeze any farther away than what it already was. Plime sets, delivers.
1-2 here to Gellings. Another one, and that one does get by Hagner. Smart decision by the runners here to stay. You do not want to end that game on a play at home.
No, just hoping the batter can extend it here. Don't try to take any bases that you don't need at this moment. At this point, you need 7 runs. Just wait for see what the batter can do. You don't have to play hero ball over there at third.
It's 2-2 now to Gellings, who steps back in. Swinging on this one, it's popped up, but out of play. Probably going to hit that roof of the concession stand. I don't think it did, actually.
Must have missed.
Don't say that. 2-2, we'll see it again. Gelling steps back in. Plime comes set, fires home. This one swung on, lifted out to center field. Center fielder Jack Renz coming in, making the catch, and that will do it. A 9-2 victory for these Spartans here in Rosendale. They take down their conference foe, the Campbellsport Cougars. A fantastic, dominating win for them. And now we are going to step aside, run some ads, but stick with us because I'm going down there and get some interviews from these players. We'll be right back.
Saturday is fish fry. Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options. Appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
The CWC Athletic Booster Club is proud to support this broadcast. The CWC Athletic Booster Club is a not-for-profit organization made up of CWC athlete family members and friends of the school. The club's goals are to support improvements of the CWC athletic facilities and programs, such as the recent investment into the school's new weight room, while also investing in the spiritual and physical growth of its athletes. If you are interested in becoming a member of the Booster Club or making a donation, email Crusader Boosters, wearecwc.org. Good luck, Crusaders.
The Rock Golf Club combines a great golf experience with the unmatched beauty of the Waupun landscape. Originally built in 1927, many of the holes on the front 9 play as they were initially designed. Our seamless integration of friendly service and gorgeous natural surroundings is what will bring you back over and over. Bridges at the Rock is the perfect way to end your round. Join us for a relaxing atmosphere in a beautiful setting. Go online today and make a reservation. Better yet, swing out to the bridges for a bite and a beverage. The Rock Golf Club, 700 County Park Road, Waupun, or call 920-324-2621.
Spring is here, and it's time for a tune-up at PT Tire and Service. Get your vehicle ready for those sunny drives with a thorough checkup. From oil changes and tire rotations to brake inspections and fluid top-offs, they've got you covered. Don't forget to check your wipers and battery, too. Swing by PT Tire and Service in Brandon for a spring refresh, ensuring your ride is safe and smooth all season long. Or call 920-346-TIRE to schedule an appointment. Your car will thank you.
Terry Holes and Ada Shun-Jones Realty is a proud sponsor of high school athletics. With over 20 years of full-time experience in the real estate industry, Terry has had the privilege of helping clients buy and sell homes and properties totaling hundreds of millions of dollars. His deep knowledge of the market, attention to detail, and commitment to clients has driven his success and made each transaction a positive experience. Terry was born and raised in Oakfield. He and his family have deep ties to the community. Terry knows this area when it comes to real estate. Contact Terry at 920-238-5558 for all your realty needs in the greater Oakfield area. Or check him out on Facebook at Terry Holes Realtor.
Sam's Well Drilling focuses on providing clean, safe water for everyone. Their expert well water testing checks for bacteria and nitrates, ensuring peace of mind. As part of Sam's commitment to providing safe water, an in-house water testing lab is integral to Sam's service offering. The Water Sampling Lab is a separate division SWD Labs and prides itself on friendly service and a quick turnaround. Whether for drinking, irrigation, or livestock, Sam.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live streams. We're not quite ready for the post-game interviews as Coach Schmidt is still talking to his boys and after this great victory. However, I will run through some post-game stats here before we send it down to Mackay. The Spartans able to do a great job getting the conference win here, 9-2 against the second place in the conference, Campbellsport Cougars. 10 hits today for the Spartans, 7 hits for the Cougars. However, 5 errors, enough for the Cougars to probably take a beating here in Rosendale. 9-2 was the victory. So a great game here if you're the Spartans team, undefeated in conference play, only 1 loss on the season. I believe that was to Kohler last week Friday. But all around great performance. You want to see the Spartans come out and make a great effort here today, and they not only made a great effort but made it a kind of a beatdown and sent the Cougars home packing. 9-2. We're going to take a quick few ads. We should be back. Coach Schmidt looks like he's wrapping up his talk here. So we'll be back shortly with a couple post-game interviews. We're going to have Jack Renz, Ethan Pino, and Coach Schmidt all on the mic with Mackay down there. We'll step away. Stick with us. We'll be back maybe 30 seconds, 1 minute tops.
Covered. Trust Sam's for all your water needs. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it. King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. King Manufacturing, from design to completion.
Born from a single project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. The cold storage industry is experiencing high demand and low capacity. WDS is building goodwill from the ground up through customized solutions. WDS is...
All right, everybody, welcome back. Sorry for cutting that ad short. It looks like we're getting ready to do our post-game interviews. It looks like he's going to start off with Jack Renz here. For
all right, Dominic, whenever you're ready, you can bring him back and then point.
Oh, I'm already back. But thanks, Kai. He's letting me know how to do my job, but I'll figure it out. I'll point to him now. So we're going to get Kai down here with Jack Renz to start it off. And here we are.
Am I ready? I think I'm getting the point from up there. I'm down here with Jack Renz, who obviously had a big 3-run home run back in the second inning. Jack, we were here last week. We saw a home run from you. You just seeing the ball really well right now, or?
Yeah, I think I am seeing the ball pretty well right now. Obviously I didn't get a lot of hits after that, but that one worked out for me, so I'm glad with that.
Yeah, it was definitely a big help. I mean, 3 runs early in this game, especially against this big Cougars team. How does it feel? It's such a big win, obviously, in conference. You guys are still up number 1. How important is this win for you guys and your team?
Yeah, it's a great win. We just got to make sure to keep it rolling, do it again, and yeah, that was a big plus 3 runs on the board to get us up early.
Yeah, well, thank you, Jack. I mean, fantastic hitting from you recently, and congratulations. Good luck on the rest of your season.
Thank you.
Yeah. Next here, joining me is Ethan Pino, the pitcher for most of these games today. He went 5 2/3 today, 9 strikeouts, only letting 2 in. And Jack, something I really wanted to focus on was you had only allowed 2 walks. They didn't come in until like the 4th or 5th inning today. So how do you go about game planning against especially a team like the Cougars?
Obviously you got to pitch around some of their guys. They're good hitters, so just getting command of my curveball early was huge, and then it all went good from there.
Yeah, same question that I asked you, Jack. Such a big win against this Cougars team. How does it feel, and how do you guys game plan going?
It's definitely a big win in conference. We just got to keep it going. Like we can't get complacent and settle. So just keep it going, keep hitting, keep playing defense good, and we'll be fine.
Yeah, thank you. Congratulations, Ethan. Yes. And Coach Greg Smith, a fantastic win today against the Cougars. We've been here for quite a few games, and you guys have been nothing but dominant. Obviously, Campbellsport came in as number 2 in the flyweight today. You guys were number 1 and staying there after a nice win today. Go about game planning these games, especially in a big flyweight conference rival like Campbellsport.
Yeah, it's not easy. I mean, we got to just mentally prepare ourselves as much as physically, in my mind, because, I mean, you're right. The conference is just, it's been tough for years now, and this year is no different. Campbellsport's a great team. I'm ecstatic we got the win, but again, play them on Thursday, it looks like, if weather permitting. But, yeah, I mean, it's not going to be easy going over there and trying to get 2 from them. So we just got to make sure we're ready to go.
Yeah, obviously Logan Plime had to come in relief on to get that last out. Do you have him planning on pitching on Thursday, I would assume?
Yeah, potentially. I mean, the only reason we pulled Cam there was because he was at that pitch count limit, so that if the game would get moved from from Thursday to tomorrow, he's available with 2 outs in that inning, his 7-run lead. It really didn't. I wasn't concerned about the game being lost there if we kept Cam in. It's just that was the only reason really was simply because of the pitch count where we were at with that. So and Logan was fine. He was ready to go, so we just brought him in for that last out.
We've talked about that a lot with, trying to manage that count. You have double headers, and obviously now that we're in conference play, these games are huge, especially playing someone like Campbellsport, and twice in the same week you have to manage pitch count, which I think you did pretty effectively there, now allowing Cam Smith to pitch tomorrow if you need him, as that game being moved up. Just talk to me. I got one more question here. Talk to me about what that post-game message to your team was like. It was a little longer. You seemed motivated, but also to keep a level head. What were you talking to the guys about?
Yeah, that's exactly it. I mean, we're only halfway through the season right now. We got a lot of good competition ahead of us. So again, I told them to enjoy this win, but we're not going to get too high, not going to get too low on the loss, type of thing. So again, got to stay focused and continue to press on. We put ourselves in a good position right now, but it's again far from over. So.
Yeah, well, thank you. This was Coach Greg Smith. I appreciate it, and good luck on the rest of your season. Yeah, we're going to send it back to a couple of ads here. We'll step aside, and when we come back, Dominic and I will have some post-game analysis, so stick with us here on Jeff's live streams.
To outservice the competition and over-deliver for customers. A client-driven experience without question. Today, we're driven to be better in order to build better.
For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted best of the best mattress store and runner-up for best furniture store in the Fond du Lac area. Whether you're looking to update your living room, find the perfect mattresses, or treat yourself in one of our relaxing massage chairs, we've got it all to take care of you. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Don't forget to like us and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices you'll love.
The CWC Athletic Booster.
Welcome back here to Rosendale, Wisconsin. Let me hit that post game really quick. That schedule isn't updated, but some of the days are correct on it. Dominic, why don't you just run us through some of those final thoughts, how you felt about this game?
Yeah, it was a great win here. I already kind of talked about it in that little bit we had time before the interviews, but great win here from the Spartans. as you just talked about through those interviews, they're trying to stay level-headed, make sure this win doesn't get too much to their heads, because this is only halfway through the season. You're going to see a lot more conference games. You're going to see a lot closer games. You're going to see a lot harder opponents. So just for the Spartans to come out here and do this today doesn't mean the rest of the schedule is going to be easy. They still have to play baseball. They still have to play Spartan baseball and make that be good. So just a great win here from the Spartans. Obviously, take your appreciation, your cheers for tonight. Come back tomorrow with new head, pretend this game didn't even happen, and just keep pushing on in this season.
Yeah, first off, I want to apologize to Ethan Pino when I was interviewing there. Apparently I called him Jack, which they're informing me now as I get up to the booth. So I apologize, Ethan, if you're still watching this when you get home. I'm sure you'll run through it. I apologize for that one, but final thoughts on this game. A very nice win from the Spartans, a 9-2 victory over the conference foe, the Campbellsport Cougars. Obviously, they play them again on Thursday, which will be a very pivotal game, especially in this highly contested conference play. But something like Coach Greg Smith talked about and you, Dominic, halfway through the season, and this flyweight conference never goes away easy. It's kind of like a professional conference, you know, like the team can be a bad team, and yet it's still a close game because something about conference play, the teams just play a little bit better. So a nice win today from the Spartans, but I don't think they can get complacent. They've had a fantastic year so far, and I'm hoping that continues as we like to root for the Spartans. We're here for quite a few of their games. Just wrapping up, we've got games the rest of this week and throughout this spring season on Jeff's live stream, so make sure to tune in for those. I did have a schedule for you, but it's actually the unupdated one, so next time I'll make sure to get that updated ready for you. But I know we've got games Thursday, games Friday, so just always check that YouTube channel. You can go to youtube.com or YouTube app. Just look up Jeff's live streams, and we'll most likely be there. If it's a weeknight, we'll be live. Unless it's Wednesday, there's usually not any games. Besides that, I want to take time to thank God, thank him for not allowing any major injuries today. That one came in on Luke Rabe, but he was able to walk it off and had a pretty successful game after that. So I want to thank God for that. I want to thank God for letting us be here and able to have the fun that we do broadcasting. And, of course, I want to thank you guys out there for sticking with us, tuning into these games. We love having you here. And that's pretty much all. We're going to wrap it up here from Rosendale, Wisconsin. I've been Mekhi Ackerman along with my brother Dominic Ackerman. We'll be back throughout the rest of this week on Jeff's live streams. Make sure to find us on YouTube, or we'll hope to see you near a diamond near us. Have a good night, everybody. Take care.
Thank you for watching our broadcast. A shout out to our sponsors. This is Jeff Sauer. I hope you enjoyed our broadcast. Until next time, may God bless you today and every day.